Stop the clock so we can slow it down. It's time we find our way to a higher ground. All my love is waiting for you to make a move. Stop ignoring, boy, just face it and get behind the groove. Cause the way you walk and the way you stare, never mind my tears. Man, I think I'm about to explode. Maybe wanna lose control. Can't breathe tonight. I had to own the law. Says fire and burn and ride. Take your flight and hold tight. Ooh, boy, you know I turn my left, not giving it up. Ooh, boy, you know you're all in my way, boy. Ooh, boy, you know I turn my left, not giving it. He's gone wrong, yeah, gone on and glow up. Ooh, boy, you know I turn my left, not giving it up. Ooh, boy, you know you're all in my way, boy. Ooh, boy, you know I turn my left, not giving it. He's gone wrong, yeah, gone on and glow up. Can't breathe tonight. I have to own what I said. Fire and burn and ride. Take your flight and hold tight.
Yeah, it's the young born, never short of the perfect. Steady dripping saucy, I'm keeping the tongue wet. But buzzing with the honey, sitting king with a throne yet. Holly bang a body while your nigga ain't home yet. He fucked up, so I let him fuck nigga go. You did your big one, I'm still doing bigger dough. Played you the ball to score, but you dropped it. Wasn't in his plan, so of course my guy blocked
It's
it.
the way you walk and the way you stare, never mind my tears. Man, I think I'm about to explode. Maybe wanna lose control. Oh, boy, you know I turn my left, not giving it up. Oh, boy, you know you're all in my way, boy. Oh, boy, you know I turn my left, not giving it. He's gone wrong, yeah, gone on and glow up. Oh, boy, you know I turn my left, not giving it up. Oh, boy, you know you're all in my way, boy. Oh, boy, you know I turn my left, not giving it. He's gone wrong, yeah, gone on and glow up.
It's the pretty Sadiddy kitty, I'm back up on the market. Picking a player pocket, I'm about to have him starving. Taking the loops, knocking boots, my body rocking. Never the two, I'm the one, so nigga stop it. Yeah, karma finna pay me stacks. I know your new trick, watch it, so relay this back. Finna have it, don't lock like a chokehold. I don't got no time for a bro code.
Let me go, but I'm letting go. Let go, but I'm letting go. Let go, but I'm letting go. Let go, but I'm letting go.
Yeah, and that's on Lil Mo. Pack your bags because you are invited to the Twix Takeover in the Dominican Republic, hosted by your favorite nerd, Oliver Twixt, from October 10th to the 14th, 2024. It's a 5-day all-inclusive stay at one of the finest 5-star resorts in Punta Cana, Hotel Rio Republica All-Inclusive Resort. Treat yourself to a luxury stay with beach access, fine dining, unlimited food and drinks, on-site attractions, spa amenities, and daily activities hosted by myself and my other co-hosts. This also includes a free masterclass on business, content creation, and social media marketing. And yes, everything is included. All you have to do is book your flight and show up. Now it's only a $100 deposit to lock in the early bird rate before the price goes up. Go to www.twixtrip.com right now to book your package to lock in the early bird rate. See you there.
Did you really think that was it? Baby, get ready for yet another big night in web reality. Not only do we chase the beat, we set the tone, honey, for one more show-stopping night. Presented by me, Oliver Twixt, the second installment of Chasing the Beat, a celebration of queer art and creativity is here. Join us as some of the stars from Chasing Atlanta take one final bow, plus special appearances from some of our faves from Dallas and even Los Angeles. Be sure to watch it live on the Chasing Reality YouTube channel, coming soon.
I get the bag, you get the bag, we get the bag. All my hitters in the club gon' get the bag. Ryan get the bag, Ryan get the bag, get it. Ryan get the bag, Ryan get the bag, get it.
Oh, and one more thing. If you are a performing artist and want the chance to join the lineup for this upcoming Chasing the Beat, to perform your music in front of our viewing audience, here's your shot. Email us now at oliver.twix@mychasingreality.com for more information. Kenisha, leave your boxing gloves at the house, okay?
Need a daily fix? Get in the mix with Twix, a live digital digest of queer commentary on reality TV and social media.
I do have to play devil's advocate just a little bit. I think Nene is above Tiffany Pollard.
Really?
Let me tell you something, bitch. If you hit me, I'm gonna hit you so hard you got to go get your man.
Live every Monday night, only on the Oliver Twixt YouTube channel. Watch and listen as myself and my bestest squirrel and girlfriends get into our favorite guilty pleasures.
I know in working with children, we were always taught like children learn behavior through two things, for what's taught and what's allowed.
As for me in my house, we would serve the Lord.
You see what I'm saying?
What is like the main key advice that you would give?
Get a lawyer.
And you just never know who was going to stop by in the mix.
You know what, Sam? We're gonna go to you first.
Let me say something right now. Just watching the show, my butthole was in a knot.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a lot, so buckle the up because I have so many opinions on this.
Don't miss a good laugh and some exclusive tea.
I have another phone call that I actually have recorded.
I think she's still in the back, Dr. G. I'm waiting on her to get back on too.
Get in the mix with Twix every Monday night, only on the Oliver Twixt YouTube channel. See you there. Yeah. Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. But the Twix better celebrate. Play it one time, you gon' play again and again. Come one, come all, from other skin. TWIS is the winner.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Thank you guys so much for waiting. Happy Wednesday. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Come on in the room. What's going on, y'all? It's Oliver Twixt here, your nerd boy cutie, reporting for duty to do the Lord's work once again. And tonight it's a special night because this is the final farewell on my behalf as it relates to Chasing Atlanta. Yes, the season is done. The series is done. And it's done, y'all. I always knew this day was going to come, but now that it's actually like real, it's like gag worthy. Like we're really done. So, of course, y'all know we did not have a regular reunion due to the people acting crazy a couple of weeks ago. So I was like, well, let me go live one last time with the people. Since this is really my last time going live, and just talk to them about the show, about this season, about my time on the show. If people wanted to come up and talk, I invited a lot of people to come through tonight just as a final goodbye to the whole thing as we reflect, review, relive, remember all of the things Chasing Atlanta was to us and has been to us, which has been honestly really, really good. Like this is a bittersweet moment because it's been such a huge part of my life for so many years, 6 years, honestly. I started production in 2018, and now we're in 2024, and now we're done. And so something that's been a part of me for 6 years is now going goodbye. And so yes, it's very bittersweet. But on to better things, of course. You know, the show was always a stepping stone. It was always a doorway into this world, one I'm very grateful for. But I think I could speak for all of us and say that it's time that we all just go out there and see what's out there, you know, and come back when it's time to come back. Okay, so I'm trying to put together something really cute for you guys. For us to look at. That's why I was like a little delayed, because I'm like, I'm trying to make it for them because I think they'll really, really appreciate it. So as I like click around over here to try to get this video so I can show you guys, please get down in the chat right now and drop your questions that you have for me, and I'm going to answer it on live tonight. Again, about chasing Atlanta, really anything, you know. But please get down in the chat right now as I click around to quickly try to assemble these clips for us. Drop your questions below for me, please. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing tonight? Hey. How y'all doing? Oh my God. As I'm, again, clicking around, I feel so bad because I feel like I'm being rude, but I really want to get this video for you guys. I just want to say thank you to everyone who helped make my song Hydraulics chart. Y'all know for the last couple of weeks, barely 2 weeks, honestly, we just started heavily promoting Hydraulics, and we debuted it at number 54 on the top 100 hip hop and rap tracks on iTunes. We charted on that Friday, all day Friday. And I'm just so grateful to everybody and thankful to God. I'm thankful to y'all for being the ones who really pushed me to put that song out. I'm grateful to all of the energy I've been receiving these last couple of months from you guys and everyone else. And I'm just proud to have shared this moment with you all. And that moment kind of being like the final thing. Like when I first came into the show, I was always talking about my music and, you know, as my bow out, we have this really cool thing happening. So I'm just, again, grateful, just grateful. Please drop your questions below in the chat. Let me see if y'all putting questions in the chat. Okay, yeah. I see y'all. Okay, 1 second. Please keep them coming. I'm coming. I just want to put this nice little video together for y'all because I think y'all like it. Okay, I think y'all would like it. Okay. Yes. Please, if you haven't gotten Hydraulics on iTunes, please go to iTunes and get Hydraulics. You can still buy Hydraulics. Please get Hydraulics. Gift someone with a copy of Hydraulics. I really want this first week of sales to be, you know, significant. And so I'm steady pushing it. I'm going to do some more marketing. But if you're watching right now, please, if you haven't done so, go to iTunes right now and get Hydraulics. Stream it on Spotify, Tidal, Amazon, any music platform. Please support that baby because I'm just so proud of her. As a matter of fact, let's get into her for a quick second as I keep on, clicking on this side. I'll be right back.
What's going on, y'all? This is the head of the chart here, Oliver Twixt, letting you know that my song Hydraulics drops everywhere next week, Friday, January the 19th. Scan the code to pre-save now. Come on, y'all. Help me get this bitch on iTunes.
Let's get it in right. Come on. Hydraulics. Come on. Hydraulics. Hydraulics, baby.
Yes, get Hydraulics. Okay. So I have one cute little thing I want to play while we still wait for some more people to come in, some more questions to come in, and we also have some guests stopping by tonight. But I want to get into this, y'all. Here's one treat I was able to get in before the show started, and let's get into this. What is going on, everyone? My name is Oliver Twixt, spelled with an X. What is going on? My name is Oliver Twixt, spelled with an X, the head nerd in charge. I am a hip-hop artist and a content creator.
Call me your highness, cause she come from my highest. Basic bunnies behind us, they better catch up like Heinz's. I want the flawless, the finest. My stilo touch of the Midas. They
Oh my God. Did you guys like that? All of my intros from my 4 seasons of Chasing Atlanta. And I've been looking at a lot of clips from back then. I was like, oh my God, so much time has gone by. Like, this is literally a chunk of my life I'll always get to look back on and be like, this was me at this time in my life. I've had some great moments. I've had some amazing moments, but I've also heard it, you know. I do need to get a stylist. I'm gonna get a stylist. But just to see myself grow up, I'm like, oh my God. I remember when I first got this place, when I first was like working, and then when I did this, when this happened, the pandemic, relationship, just like, oh my God. So our first guest is here. I'm gonna bring them up. And I'm gonna mute myself while I get some headphones. So y'all welcome to the stage. Y'all know her as Mama Twix. Hey, Mom.
Hey everybody. Hey Shug. Hey everybody, what's going on? What's going on with everybody? Hopefully everybody is doing good today. Had a good day. I just got in from work, showered, got situated not too long ago, so I'm probably looking tired. I can't see comments, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to get my other phone because I can't see comments. Sugar, if they have questions or they're asking questions, let me know. So I can't see, but I'm gonna get my other phone
Okay.
and try to go in.
Hi. Everyone's saying hi.
Hi. Y'all like the shirt?
That's the OG Mama Twix shirt.
Yeah, I thought it was only right. You know,
Yeah.
I thought it was only right. I just want to say I'm so proud of you. I'm so so proud of you, just from the first season all the way up to the to now. I didn't think that you would make it this many seasons, and not because that you didn't have the talent or anything like that. Just the patience. Each season, there was always a new person of interest. I'll just say, always a person of interest every season, and it was just, it just seemed like it was always something, and stuff. And but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed a lot of the cast members that I did get to know, did get to spend time with. And I'm actually, just kind of, saying wish that everybody, in their own, that everybody find and fulfill their own destiny, whatever gifts and talents that they have, that they just, tap into their own thing and get things going, for themselves, spend less time on things, fruitless things, things that don't yield any fruits, and spend more time in things that do. Because if they did, then, season after season, you wouldn't have to always hear what it always just seemed like it was always a setback, and sometimes you have to
Mhm.
kind of go back and, you know, reflect, really, really self reflect. But I enjoyed it. I'm very grateful for Andario. I really, really wish great things for him because he deserves it. I mean, hats off to him being able to put out great work, great products all of these seasons, and just dealing with so many different personalities and spirits and situations and all kind of stuff. And still, at the end, even the way that he went out, he still went out in style and grace and professionalism. So I'm very, very proud of him, and I wish him the absolute very best. And I hope that I hope that Chasing Orlando is a success. I'm very interested to see what these what these Florida girls getting ready to bring. That's going to be really interesting. It's going to be something different. But I want to ask you, um, season one, season one, and we've had our sidebar conversations, and we've talked about different things. And when you first decided to do the show, um, did you actually see yourself then? Did you picture a vision yourself then to where you're at now?
Hmm. Um, I didn't necessarily know what it was going to look like, but I knew that being on the show, it was now time for me to really start pursuing it full throttle, or like giving it more of an effort. So I knew the work I had to put in. I just never knew what the work was going to result in. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, yeah. And you did good. You did well. And I'm not just saying this, because you're my son.
Hmm.
But of course, I'm on here to talk about my son. Some people say Oliver, Oliver, Oliver. I mean, you know, of course, I'm going to advocate, and I know throughout all the seasons that you've been on, if they don't know, they know by now that Mama Twix coming hard by her baby. Um,
Good
so
lordy.
it was like season one. I actually I was like, I'm in a better place now, because I didn't know what to expect, and it was like season one for me was stressing for me. I think it was more stressing for me than it was for you. And
Hmm.
simply because just watching you being on there, and it's like, damn, who are all these people coming at my baby and for what? And do they actually think that they're going to? And I mean, just to think that they actually thought it was okay to say they're going to jump you. And so it was always like, oh, why his mama got to get into it? And what his mama, until the casket dropped, I'm always going to have something to do with it.
I
I
know
think
that's
I got,
right.
I think I got better as the seasons went along, as far as me being able to be in the comments and hold my peace and ignore the comments and stuff. Because once I saw that you were, um, you were okay, and
Hmm.
that you were staying focused, and that you weren't going to let that bother you or distract you, then I got a little bit better.
Hmm.
Some people just had to get it, and it wasn't because it bothered me or I cared. It just I woke up that day and chose violence, and I had time that day. Most of the time, I don't have time for the foolishness, but every now and again, when I do have time for the foolishness, then
Hmm.
whoever gets it that day, they're gonna get it for the good, for the old and the new. They're gonna get it for everybody that I didn't give it to. So, and it was just fun trolling. I just feel like, hell, they want to troll, then I'm going to troll back. But don't get mad when, you know what I'm saying, the troll, yet I'm out trolling the troll. So, it was fun. I enjoyed it. But, as a mother, going to protect a child, I had to, as the seasons progressed,
Mm-hmm.
you start seeing it was more so like a, understanding that, hey, you're not gonna be everybody's fan favorite. Um, this is social media. This is the blogs. This is comments. People are entitled to their comments. If they say, I don't like Oliver's shoes, sure, Oliver needs a stylist. It doesn't take away the fact that Oliver worked with Candy Burris. If they say, Oliver is this or that and all this kind of stuff. And, I saw somebody, they asked a question in the comments, and I think they said, how do you feel about Trey and Spilla? It's in your comments. I saw that before I came up. How do you feel about how they feel about you and Chasen? And my answer to that is, I don't think you would feel any kind of way. I know I don't feel any kind of way because they're bloggers and that's their job, So I mean, I don't think that when people make comments or opinions or anything like that, nothing that people post, say, feel, or think, it didn't stop Candy from hiring you. It didn't stop the Brat and Judy from wanting to work with you. It didn't stop, Miss Pat from wanting to work with you. It doesn't stop anything. So, you don't feel any type of way. That people are entitled to it. You have to understand in this world, you don't have to necessarily do nothing to anybody, and they just for whatever reason may not like you, and that's okay. They're entitled to that because just like I'm entitled to not like somebody for whatever reason. And I'm not that kind of person. I just pick a reason or different things. But, I have my opinions. Some people have on shoes that I think are ugly. Somebody else might think they're nice. Some people may style their hair in a certain way that's not appealing to me. Somebody else may think it's appealing. So those things, I wish people would learn not to be moved by every time somebody makes a comment that's not to your liking, or especially when you put yourself up there, when you join these shows or you get on the internet or you get on lives or you get on social media, you have to get on there fully understanding that you're opening yourself up to everyone. There's going to be differences of opinions, values, views, whatever the case may be. But if you're focused and you set your goals and you know what it is you want to do, you're not going to be moved every time your name pops up on somebody's headline, this, that, and the other, because really you should be happy because that they I put this person's name in my title, people are going to come click and watch. So you should be happy that you carry that much weight, that much value, that you're going to get them click, likes, and views. So
I'm sorry, I had muted myself. I
what?
don't even know what they say about me. I don't watch anything. I mean, it's no hate or anything. I just don't see it, So
Yeah, I don't either. I just saw that down in the comments. And I was like, who are they? So I kind of clicked and looked and I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I don't, know them or anything like that. But I mean, if they have their channel and,
we don't have to bring
they're
up people who don't
bloggers.
matter to us, mother. We don't have to
Huh?
mention people. We don't have to mention
Oh, okay.
things and people over here that don't
Yeah.
matter.
And so I was saying if they have their channel, I mean,
But I'm
I
saying let's not
mean,
even give it or them
oh,
any
okay.
love.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I saw that question down there and that's just kind of made me like, well, who, I never heard of them. So I was like, well, who are they? Let me go look because I thought it was something new, that had transpired. But I mean, when I looked and I saw, okay, it's a blogger. I mean, that's what they do. They blog. But yeah, so for me, for me and you and I've had these conversations. I just wish some of the cast members that you didn't help them at all, and some that you may have given a second chance or third chance. I just look at it and I'm like, damn boy, back in my day, they would be done. They would, they would be done. You know, but I mean, you, I don't know. I had to
I
step back
mean,
and
it doesn't bother me. It's never really bothered me, you know? It's in my heart to help other people. So, and I always want it better for everybody, you know? So it's nothing for me to be like, oh, I think you should do this. Or if I have an opportunity or connect or know something, be like, oh, this person be good for it. So I mean it sucked, but I really don't think too much about it.
yeah, yeah, you know. But like I said, overall, I'm proud. I'm great. Very grateful for the fan base that's just so good to
Hmm.
you, that just show you so much love and support. Day ones and the ones that just ride with you till the wheels fall off. You know, I'm just grateful because if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be sitting on this live now. Wouldn't be
Right.
wearing a shirt saying chasing Oliver. It wouldn't be Mama Twix, you know, my
Hmm.
little, my little itty bit of, you know, 3 seconds of, um, my moment I have. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful that the world got to see you. Um, I'm grateful that you're you, because I mean, a lot of times I look at when, in the comments they say something about, either what you have on or your hair or different things, or even all the time when they thought your hair was a weave, and I used to laugh. And I think back to I don't know, can I say this about cutting your hair? Can I say that?
Oh yeah.
You
Uh-huh.
remember? Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I think back, and I was sharing this with someone, and I said, I remember when Oliver started growing his hair. He got to Morehouse. He had I said, because he's always grown up with haircuts, brush cuts. I said, and then, when he came to Morehouse, um, I said, he started growing his hair. And I said, so I saw him. So I'm thinking maybe he's just getting a high top fade. Maybe I said, then one time I went out on the campus to visit him. He was like way up there. So I said to him, Suge, you going to get a haircut? And he was like, no. And I was like, you're not going to cut it down some? He's like, no. So, it kind of bothered me, and I didn't say anything. So the next time I saw him, I said, hey, look, I'll give you, you know, I'll pay you to cut your hair. He's like, no, mom. I said, man, I'll pay you $500 to cut your hair. Here's my debit card. Here's the PIN number. Man, get a haircut. We grew up ministry, church. You get the brush cuts. You don't have this long hair. That's just going to be a big issue. And he was like, no, ma. I said, okay, 1,000. Here, my PIN number is this. Take the card. Go. You remember that? You remember that?
Hmm.
And you was
Hmm.
like, no, ma. And you turned it down. And when I left campus that day and I was going back home, you taught me a lot that day. And I think it was really that day, at that moment, that my eyes really opened up more so. And I couldn't have been more proud of you at that moment, because I saw right then that you had your mind made up, that you knew who you were, you knew who you wanted to be, and that you weren't going to let nobody or nothing change that. Not me, the influence of your mother, and definitely not me handing you some money. So you had morals and you had standards, and you couldn't easily be bought, because you could have easily said, "Yeah, I'll take it, cut it, and then let it grow back."
Hmm.
and stuff.
Mhm.
But just the look, your demeanor, your you stood on business. You stood on business.
You're
You
so
stood on
funny.
business about that hair. And I was so freaking proud, man. I was like tear. I mean, and it to this day it just still touch me. And I have and it was like just the utmost respect. The utmost. And I was like, fucking yes, because I've
Thank you.
always, taught you who you are is who you are. Be who
Mhm.
you are, because with me, me, I always dressed different. I always had people tell you, I always had my own style. I always did different. I was just always that different one. Even
Mhm.
with mom children, she gonna tell you that one there, my middle one, Chandra, always did my own thing. Didn't matter. So I was really happy, and it made me feel more at ease to see that you had a mind of your own. I didn't have to be around you 24/7. You stood strong on that. So I was proud. I
Thank
was
you.
very
I
proud.
appreciate it.
I was very proud, even going into rap, because when you was like you was going to rap, I'm like, well, I mean, is he gonna rap about like trigonometry, circle and sticks, linear equations? Because dude, you're a nerd, like.
Mhm.
And when you started spitting, I'm like, wait a minute, where's my child? Wait a minute. So it was just you never at every level of your life, when you were in middle school at the performing arts, when you were doing the musicals, the plays, when you were at the charter school singing, when doing Black Noel, it was like whatever you did, dude, you always showed up and showed out, and the people knew you were there, and when you left they made sure to know who you were, and that was from
I just want y'all to
elementary.
know where the people want to know where my confidence comes from. I've gotten this culture all my life. This is how my mama done talked to me all my life. So when y'all want to know why I got a bad attitude and why I walk around thinking my shit don't stink, this is because this is how my mama has always spoken to me about myself all my life. My mama's always just been so, y'all see the passion. This is what she's always giving me. This is why I act like this. She the problem. No, but for real, man, no, I thank you so much, and I appreciate you being along with me on this journey, and sharing parts of your life with the audience, and like you said, growing your own little fan base of supporters and people who absolutely love you. They always ask about you, and of course, you're doing in the mix with Twix, and just always supporting me throughout this whole thing. I thank you so 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 much. I'm so grateful you were a part of this whole thing. Any final words before I
Absolutely.
let you go? And I gotta get to the next part.
Yeah. No, I just want to say I'm proud of you. I love you, and the best is yet to come. I always told you when you were little, I told you, it's certain things you can't do because you're different. You're different. You got a different path and a different journey. Some things may seem unfair. Some things may seem like I was being hard on you, but I know what God spoke, and obedience is better than sacrifice. And what may have looked like unfairness or being hard or harsh, um, now looks like it was just the building blocks of helping you build a solid foundation,
Right.
because I always wanted to be, if I died tomorrow, I wanted you to be able to make it and stand on your own, because people aren't going to treat you the same, all those different things. But I'll let you go. I love you, man. um you know and I will leave and say that I will leave with this right here. You
Oh
always know.
God.
You always when I just want to say this. when a certain person told you, tell your mom to leave you alone, you better let these people know you can't tell me shit. You don't, I'm going to say what I want to say. I'm going to do, they show out, they do, tell your mama to leave me alone. You tell me, I told them, well, you should have told them. I don't tell my mama what to do. And if I tried to, it's just going to make it worse for you. So let's not even bring this up.
Mm-hmm.
But I love you, man. Keep doing well. You know, one of your number one fans. I'm gonna ride with you till the wheel fall off, till the casket drop. All those different things. You got places to go, people to see, things to do. Be encouraged. Stay focused. Keep God first. Build your hopes on things eternal. Hurry up and make it to that billionaire status. Cause I'm mama getting tired. I'll be 53 in May, and 24 years in law enforcement. 24 years in this law enforcement thing. I'm ready to sit down, man. I'm tired. I'm tired.
So funny.
I'm ready to. I love you, baby. All right, drop me out. All right.
My mama gonna get it crunk, y'all. My mama is gonna get it crunk. This is how my mama has always spoken to me all my life, y'all. This is why I am the way I am. This is why I'm a one-man army, because my mama has always pumped me up just for life, you know? She should have been a life coach. It ain't too late. Because she'll make you feel good about yourself, make you feel like you can go do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard how she was saying it? Shit. Man, I feel like I can go do something right now. Let's get into this clip, y'all. Hopefully it doesn't glitch, but I thought this would be really cute for all of us to watch. So, here you go. Why she trying to sing? But I guess, hey, auto-tune is a great saver. I mean, we were born, got music out here, ooh. So I get to the studio, they're like, oh, my girl, those feet were very ashy. They were very, what's the word I'm looking for? Strong. We'll say that. They were very aggressive in their presentation. Knock a bitch out. And Reese's large too, so I don't know. Maybe they could be like the weather girls. They could be like the weather girls. Raining man, honey. Whose mouth to wash though? That's what the weather girls of Dallas. Bitch, my chest. Don't they look like the weather girls too? Okay.
Coming up on Taste in Dallas.
So, you know, I'm sitting here just, you know, sneak listening, you know, because I ain't really got a dog in this fight. The bitch is only 20 feet away. Why don't you go get her? I'm going to go get her so we can talk and hopefully come to a resolve. Was I being messy? Yes! I want to see some shit. I'm glad it's just not me arguing with a bitch. Shit, bitch, I be tired.
Move your ass over, I'll run you over. Mine's cars and cats. You can't run me over, you ain't the one driving.
Move, Fred Hammond.
Fred Hammond.
Hey!
So extra.
Welcome to
That's what it say,
Los Angeles.
Welcome. Finally, you invite us out.
Finally, y'all got y'all ass on the plane.
That's this big. We want to do other things.
Here.
Ooh, and I rode a megabus.
That's how you got here?
We in LA. What's happening? It's so good to see
How's
y'all.
it been since you've been here?
Things are going great. I've been staying low, you know.
I feel like
Should we take a breather? Because I don't want you to be frustrated, but I don't want to talk to you in frustrated energy.
I'm giving you no shade, like.
Because if you're frustrated, I want us to like chill out, you know? You want to chill out for a second? All right. Do you need 60 seconds? How much time you need? 60, 120, 30, 15. Tell me. Communicate with me.
What the fuck do I need 60?
Oh my God, Wayne! So the people are telling me that Kendra and Wayne.
Get off of me!
Girl, they had me on the ground. Now I'm on the floor, girl, like an OnlyFans bottom, just getting thrashed and bashed all over the ground. This is too much. This is too much. I'm not saying nothing about. Girl, just 3 days ago, you posted myself, Q, and Lauren on your Instagram talking about it's wartime off of YouTube Live that's over a year old.
My thing,
Our YouTube Live has more streams than your music videos. Shall I proceed?
keep going.
Yes, indeed. So then all of us
Fucking star. I'm going to shake up the spirit. I'm going to shake up the talent. You get what I'm saying? See, baby, don't get me started. Because guess what? Remember, when we was all, you know, when we was all at Oliver House, and I said we gotta focus. We gotta focus. And you listen, I took them 8 months off and we focus. Yeah. The power tree. What? Focus.
miss you, Q.
We're gonna FaceTime later, so get your toys and stuff. Me, you, and Oliver.
Girl, he should go with this diaper shit.
Okay, bye-bye. I gotta go back to work.
Before you get to LA.
Ooh! Can you?
No, we gotta go to Vegas because what stays in Vegas? I mean, what happens in Vegas stays in
What is
Pull
this?
that out. Pull that out.
Oh my god.
Turn it around.
Bitch, I'm not wearing this.
It got your name on it.
Bitch, get my name on this. Put your name on it.
Put your name on it.
Yes, and my
Swiping does strike twice.
I'm thinking of what ass. Did someone call for a new cut? A new color? A new do? You already knew it.
Why do I got it? Bro.
I hate y'all.
yes.
I don't need a dish. I ain't never had a dish. Okay, the Lord gave me a bottom's booty. It's not that. I think God just blessed me with a natural cleaning oven. I got a bottom's booty, which means I don't got. I don't gotta do what y'all other girls do, okay? Because I already got a really nice diet, real plant-based, real vegan, so it's always, clean. The toast is always ready to travel.
That's not saying that I'm at fault. That's not saying that you're at fault for that. It's just something that we've never done.
I said, watching these clips back, I understand fully why the people have always wanted to choke me out. I have been a lot over these years, And the funny thing is, in watching some of these clips back that I haven't seen in years, I can see the honest effort in myself then in trying not to be horrible. But I'm looking at it like, this is just bad. Like, this is just bad, I was always going to have problems on these things. Let's get into some of these questions. First of all, let's bring up what's going on.
Hiya, Ollie.
Hey, Darius. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Are we hanging out after this?
Are we hanging out after this?
I
don't know what's got this Oliver, y'all. Oliver just want to be outside on the town, thugging with his round. He want to be twerking at the red light, twerking on the headlight. I just don't know what's going on. Hey, Mama. Mama said, build your hopes on things eternal. I said, because I was
heard my mama
out there and ragtag and bag that hoe. But then your mama started quoting scripture. I said, okay, we just got to keep it.
Yeah.
Build your hopes on things eternal.
Y'all so funny.
Jesus.
How are you? Tonight is the last night. Tonight is the night.
Josh, do you see what I was talking about? Because I tried to tell Josh. Josh ain't believe me.
What?
Josh did not believe me. That it just gets so crazy.
D-Love wants to know, so I believe they want to say, is Tonka's video coming out on Chasing the Beat? Okay, so I told you guys in the last review that I'm just really behind in work. And so the video is coming out. I'm still working on it. I'm just catching up to myself and my workload. Okay, please. Everyone, please take my apologies. I just had a crazy, crazy, crazy week. But we're getting to a better place. I have this scale where I'm like, I'm in the red, the yellow, the green. Last week I was in the red, bitch. I was in the red, and so I had to nurse myself back into a yellow. And we're like we got like a yellow. We ain't in the green yet, but we headed towards there. So the video will be coming out. I don't know if it's going to be coming out. Chasing the Beat is coming out February the 7th. You guys first, you heard it here first. Chasing the Beat is coming out February the 7th. And that's because I'm gonna tell y'all some tea, and y'all guess. I ain't gonna tell you who. We gotta wait until a particular somebody can film. Y'all would have got Chasing the Beat a whole lot earlier, but we have to wait until a certain someone is available to film. And there's no way that I could do Chasing the Beat without this person. There's a flying something in my home and it must die. I'm gonna play the Chasing the Beat thing as I kill this because I can't do this and talk to y'all. So let's get into the commercial. February the 7th.
Did you really think that was it? Baby, get ready for yet another big night in web reality. Not only do we chase the beat, we set the tone, honey, for one more show-stopping night. Presented by me, Oliver Twixt, the second installment of Chasing the Beat, a celebration of queer art and creativity is here. Join us as some of the stars from Chasing Atlanta take one final bow, plus special appearances from some of our faves from Dallas and even Los Angeles. Be sure to watch it live on the Chasing Reality YouTube channel, coming soon.
I get the bag, you get the bag, we get the bag. All my hitters in the club gon' get the bag. Ryan get the bag, Ryan get the bag, hit it. Ryan get the bag, Ryan get the bag,
Yo. Girl, I feel so bad. I just had to let this fly hold it. I don't know where it came from.
Dear dog. We're gonna eulogize the fly. He was a good fly.
Oh my God. I had to take that fly up out of here. Okay, so what's the next question? There's anything you want to say?
Now listen, okay. I just came here to say hello. What you want me to say?
I don't know. I just said actually, was there anything that you wanted to say?
Oh, ooh,
Okay.
you did. That was my favorite clip ever, y'all. Okay, when I saw this shit for the first time of Oliver saying that their live had more views than that music video, and Oliver did this. That's a clip on my phone that I use often. People will tell you I use that one all the time. Now that thing really had tickled me, baby, on the floor. So I kind of got slightly sad, Oliver, because your Move Fred Hammond video when you were talking about Travis, and Travis said you weren't even driving. That was my car. My baby is gone.
It's gone.
Just gone on to glory.
Yeah, that car is gone. It surely is. Wow.
Many a scene. Many a.
I always remember it from that night. We went to Paris Bennett's house, and how when we were at Paris Bennett's house having a good time, how I just looked out in the driveway and someone. I'm not gonna spill the whole story, but I was just so gagged on what my eyes were seeing. I was like, I know that eggnog ain't had the people thinking all of that.
Well, and a partridge in a pear tree. Yeah.
Neva Natalie wants to know who from the cast will you continue a friendship with outside of the show. I mean, do I have to name them? Should I name them? Ooh, should I name them? Okay, dear, say their names. Say their names, and I'll say yes, no. And should I give a reason? Fuck it. Shit, fuck it.
Okay,
come on.
Okay, so you want just current season?
You can do everybody, and it's yes, yes, I will continue a friendship. No, I won't continue a friendship. Come on. Let's do
Tony
Netflix.
Rice.
Who?
Tony Rice.
Yes.
Miss Tonka.
No.
Seven, aka Drew Friday.
No.
Dominique, aka Neek Neek.
Yes.
Troy Gaskin, aka the Big Dog.
Yes.
Jitwan, Let's Ray Pierre King.
No.
What's Berlin?
No.
Jail Moore.
Yes.
Rico Cassadine. Yes. Who am I missing?
I don't know.
Who am I missing?
Did you say Kendra? Willa, no.
Wayne the Pain. T.S. Lil Kendra.
You know what? We're gonna say with Wayne. Wayne is in between. Wayne just do too much sometimes. No.
Wait, did we say T.S. Lil Kendra?
T.S. Lil Kendra, yes.
Lauren England.
No.
Quincy Harris.
No.
Rick Rosa.
No.
Who else, y'all? Montel.
Yes. Sure.
Who else, y'all? Y'all help me. And Dario.
Yes.
Jamar.
Yes.
Who else, y'all? Y'all put some names in the chat who I'm missing. Ike.
I love Ike.
Cam.
Yeah. Everybody else is a yes, I believe.
Rico with a K.
I think, no.
Aaron Thomas.
I like Aaron.
Okay, should we keep going? Are you over this game?
No, I think everybody else is kind of obvious.
Okay.
Unless you want to keep going. Do you know more names?
They're putting them in the chat right now. We said Gardena. Gardena is Rick Rosa. Devon. Sky.
Yes. No.
Lyric.
Yes.
Reese G.
No.
Nicole Ray. Hair that is.
Yes.
Dre Thimber. I think that's enough, y'all. That's enough.
Okay, I love J Simba. J Simba having crunk, baby. J Simba be cranking it.
Kevon.
Oh, you know what? Only reason I would say no is just because I don't think it would actually happen. Like, I think we're just probably just in two places in life. But it was really nice to see him the other day on the live. I always liked Kevon, even though I knew a lot from what Endara used to tell me about what was going on between them back then. I can never judge because it wasn't my tea. But as Kevon always treated me nice. I like Kevon.
Kevon treated me nice too. Okay, and the last person, me.
I guess so.
Y'all know my friend contract stay under review. It's
Here
hard
we go.
Collective. It's hard out here to be Twix Collective.
Someone said, I want to know why y'all not having a reunion. We're not having a reunion because Dario decided to not have one because the other cast members were going on live, threatening each other, saying all kind of crazy stuff, fighting, hollering, disparaging him, saying it was going to whoop his ass. It was just so much chaos going on. And so where he is in his life, he just broke up with his partner of 7 years. He's moved out on his own. All things he's made public. And just with that going on, plus the show, he just didn't want to deal with all of that. And so we thought it was best for everyone's safety that we not have a reunion. Well, he thought it was best for everyone's safety not to have a reunion. I actually was still going to do the reunion, you guys, for the record. I had some clauses, there were some stipulations in order for me to attend, which were being worked out. And from my vantage point, were going to be granted. But I was going to go to the reunion. So for everyone who was like, oh, there was no reunion because Oliver said he wasn't going to go, I was going to go. I had communicated that I would go.
And I was going to be there for my segment too.
Sure was. Now I was going to pull up. Now we was going to pull up. Now the
pull up and post up, baby. Pull up and post up. What's up?
That is funny. Can we ask anything? Yes, you can. I just have one question. Did you really, really deep down in your heart think it was a good idea to tell Dario to bring back We Were Born? In the beginning, I really did, because I had some interactions, very few and not long, but pleasant interactions with them from the time we filmed together on season 3 up until like right before we started for In the Mix with Twigs. I saw them the night of Lauren's premiere party. We all went back to Darius's house. We were all drunk, having a good time. It was Darius, my partner at the time, Q. We were born. Everyone was up there, and I had a very like clarifying conversation with them where we just reflected back on season 3. I apologize to them for making them feel however I made them feel. You know, like I told them, I voiced like, you know, I look back at some of those clips and I cringe at the things that I say. And you know, I could just only imagine other people who were the recipient of my harsh words back then, how that could have made them feel. And I was very apologetic about that. And Berlin was explaining to me how some of my comments came off transphobic and how it just was pleasant for her to hear me apologize. I had a full-blown, what I thought to be adult conversation with those two.
Yes.
Which I thought like cleared the air. From that point, I saw them, well, more so Jatwan on like different lives, like on Instagram or YouTube, where we were just talking passing. And then in the background, the whole time, we're talking about what was first going to be the Chasen reunion show that I thought to include him on, and then it ended up being In the Mix with Twigs. All these dealings, pleasant. So you mean to tell me that all this time when we were working together, it's just been so rocky? No, it was pleasant. Like everything was great. Everything went awry the moment you went and ran your mouth to Q, and then that whole nasty domino effect started when you did not have to go back. And then once you got caught for being messy, you tried to reverse engineer all these stories like, oh no, this was what was really going on. And they was always plotting. Like, no, it wasn't really like that. And you there's record of you yourself saying it's like this, but then when you get mad, it's another version. So it's just that trickled on to season 4. It was in the beginning, I thought it was because I thought like season 3 was like 4 years ago at this point. That's like high school. That's like 9th grade to 12th grade. At this point, I'm thinking all of us have matured. We've seen like what this thing could do. We've seen other shows like Bad Boys sprout out of nowhere and like surpass us. Let's be honest. We've seen Real Friends of WeHo on MTV, which really copies our whole aesthetic. Let's be honest. Even down to their promo has some of our similar exact B-roll shots from a Chase in LA promo. So it's like, I'm thinking all these old people are coming back. We're going to get to the money. Like, we're going to make it happen. That's what I'm thinking. You know, I'm explaining to them, like I told you, you know, James Knox is sponsoring In the Mix with Twigs. Like, this is a big time person that we can really impress, and he can do something with us if we do a good job. That works at Viacom with Love and Hip Hop and all these other shows. I'm thinking the people coming to work. I didn't know the people were still going to just do what they did on season 3. It actually worse. So in the beginning, I thought it was a good idea, but soon I found out bad idea. And that's not on that. I just gave a whole mouthful.
Yeah.
What you think about that, Darius?
No, I agree. And I know, like, even before we went, there was a lot of pillow talk happening. So I know people believe, like, oh, this is like, you know, engineered storyline, Darius and this guy, you know, whatever. But no, we had a lot of private conversations, and a lot of that was about, you know, just nervousness on their behalf going into the project because they did not want to be at odds with Oliver. So it's just like, for me, hearing those things and then seeing how you act, and then once the project is released and you're not satisfied with, I guess, the feedback that you're getting, you just start to like spiral into just this hate train on someone who was the main person advocating for you to be back on this platform. It's just kind of confusing. And then to go publicly and try to give other people credit for getting you back on this platform when it had already been stated by Dario that that was not something that they ever wanted to see again. It's just like confusing. Like, say nothing before you tell a lie. Just don't say anything, you know? So I don't know. I think that a lot of people could benefit from some services that I'm not licensed or qualified to provide.
It was so crazy. Like, and Dario confirmed on record that me inviting him to be on In the Mix with Twigs is what directly resulted to him being back on the show of Chasing Atlanta. And these are the facts. Like, there's no way to deny this, you know? I wish them,
nothing.
Yeah, because I never wanted to beef with them. Like,
Yeah.
I got nothing from beefing with them, and so I never wanted any drama or any like all of this stuff that's going on, and that's why I've never really engaged in this entire season. Like, I was trying to run away because I'm like, first of all, me getting into a fight with y'all does nothing for me in the cool point department. To me that's almost bullying. Me trying to like engage with me engaging with y'all, that's bullying. Yeah, that's me talking cocky. Yeah. That's bullying. Like, it's not fair. That's not fair. Let's not do this. I can read both of y'all up and down, sideways, and in my sleep. Like, let's just not. I want to be a nice person to y'all and everybody else.
But you begged and pleaded for a chance to come back and show the people something different, to have your redemption. And what did you do?
Girl, I'm literally running away from these problems on the show because I don't want to. I don't want to battle with you on the show.
Did you get the deal? Did you release a project? Did you secure the bag? Like, did you change people's perception of you?
And to close it all out, as much as it does aid in my success on this show, because no hero is anything without a villain, and they have definitely made it very easy for me to succeed on the platform because of their undying focus on my life and essence on this show. I do have a soft spot that, dang, they went out even worse than the first time. And so I just pray that God or whoever they pray to sends them another chance. So that maybe hopefully they learn from this situation and that the next situation is better, truthfully, because it really does pain me that like my song just charted on the charts. Like, do you know how big pussy I felt? And I'm like, damn, they can't feel that way because they just focused on me this entire time when they have had Netflix and chill to promote, or they could have I could have done a retwix and we could have promoted it and made money, but instead they wanted to fight with me. I don't know.
Oliver.
Is there anything else you want to say?
Not about that.
I have other stuff. Do you want to stay up here?
Sure. What else you got?
Okay, well, I have more people joining. There goes
Rico.
Girl, you caught me in the midst of my good salad. I'm sorry. What's going on, y'all?
Hey, I'm just up here answering questions. Hey.
So good to see. I've been working.
Rico, you better have been naked on that photo shoot.
Let me tell y'all something now. Now we can say this. Let me tell y'all something. Oliver has been spanking me for 2 years. Because Oliver said when I came on this platform for season 5, this is his words exactly. Look, bitch, don't come on here acting a fool. Use this platform for what you need and get the fuck on. That was his exact words the day I got the confirmation call that I was on there. And another thing that Oliver said last year that stuck out to me that I made sure I noted for this year. He was reading us in one of his reviews last year.
Oh my God.
Why none of these hoes ain't got no video? Ain't got no commercial. Ain't got no marketing. Y'all ain't got nothing going on. Y'all just on this platform just to be on this platform. Y'all ain't gonna get nothing out of it. Y'all ain't gonna promote a t-shirt. Promote a keychain. Promote a damn sticker other than drama and not bringing nothing else. This supposed to make you some money. So I made sure for season 6, I had my commercials. I had my t-shirt. I made sure I listened to my fairy god nerd. What I'm supposed to do. So
yeah, I'm sorry. That's what I've always wanted for all of us. The drama can't mean that much that we ain't gonna get nothing out of this. I'll be. No, I ain't gonna say that. I don't know if that's tasteful. I'm sorry.
But contrary to popular belief, everybody wants to make Oliver out to be this person where, he thinks he's better than everybody. No, he really does want everybody to do well. The people he fuck with, behind closed doors, he does give us advice and tips and talk to us. Because you'll be a fool to be sitting here with him and not try to take any advice. But he's the most successful person off the platform that has legitimate stuff that you can find. No shade, I'm not shading nobody. I'm just saying.
It's just I just know how hard it is, and I just be wanting people to understand, like, as easy as I got it, like it could be easy for you too. Like, okay, so this is what I was battling about saying. I don't know if it was tasteful or not, but I think I found a way to say it. So, okay, y'all know YouTube is like one of my sources of income, right? And I do this, I do in the mix, I post little excerpts, it's a whole lot of shit going on my YouTube. Top model stuff still be getting views and stuff like that. So I look at my breakdown. Talking about Chasing Atlanta once a week for an hour or two that I did was, I'll just say, all the videos were in my like top 5 videos for the last month of my YouTube report. And I'm just like, the same way I get my black ass over here and just sit over here, like y'all can get over here and sit over here and do the same thing. Like, it's really easy. Like, just get the phone and go talk to the people and just do it every week. You know, like let's build, let's build. Let's do more than just curse each other out. Because all of us are on here because, honestly, all of us are on here because we're honestly saying no one is paying attention to us.
But I want to say, I hate.
Did the world hear me when I said that? We're all on the show because we basically said the world is not paying attention to any of us, right? Basically, me included. That's why we're on the show, because we wanted more exposure. So why not get on the show and expose?
And then also, my whole mission in my career, period, I've always been the type of person that wants to tell people, no matter how old you are, how you look, your size, whatever, live your dreams. Because if a dumb bitch from College Park like me could figure out how to do it, anybody can.
I know that's right.
This platform, if used correctly, can launch a lot of things. And I am reaping the benefits of being on this platform for just 2 seasons. The things the people that I've met, the people that have hit me up, the contacts that I have made, baby, I got real blue checks now following me. Not the ones y'all purchased just to be feeling like y'all feel some type of way, but real people who deserve blue checks now follow me and encourage me and watch the show and tell me how they love my story. So it's like, I'm kind of mad that I only got 2 seasons, because, bitch, I would have felt like if I got a third one, I really would have got to cut up and had a good time. But I'm thankful for this process. Good, bad, ugly, and indifferent. I've literally grown in 2 years faster than I've ever could have grown in this industry. I've learned so much. And I just really realized I've only been doing this for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, just all of this in general, music, acting, all this. I've only been doing this for 5 years. So in 5 years, I was able to learn that much, and I'm thankful for it.
I want to answer this. I want to answer this question, and I have a question for you, Rico. So this is saying, when is Chasing the Beat going to drop? It's dropping February the 7th, officially February the 7th. I just confirmed it the other day with Undario. So February the 7th, Chasing the Beat will be dropping. Who's in it? I'm in it. T.S. LaKendra is in it. Rico Castadine is in it. Lyric London is in it. Shit. Everybody saw it in the promo was in it. I'll play it again. But it's gonna be really, really great. I'm so excited for you guys to see this one. I was kind of nervous about it. And this, honestly, here's some other tea. It was actually supposed to be put out for the holidays, you guys. This is supposed to be like a holiday Chasing the Beat, but all the drama with the show, my schedule, and just everyone's schedule just kind of delayed it. But I do feel great about it coming out right now. It does feel a little bit better. Now that the show is done, the drama is done, now we can really just get into the art and music and all that other stuff can really sing and be represented and be shown. So anyways, it's coming together really great. It looks really great. I feel really great about it. And I can't wait to share it with you guys. Yeah. Rico, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Who are you going to fight at the reunion? Because I believe you saying that you were fighting was one of the reasons why our reunion didn't happen.
Really? Damn. I always
all of the fighting.
I mean, it's a lot of children that could have been blessed at that reunion.
Like who?
I'm living in a new mind frame now.
He done
Okay.
fought out, bitch. He done fought out.
Huh?
You done fought out. You done did all your fighting for the year.
Right. I'm in a new frame of mind. So I would rather not speak upon dead people.
Kamala wants to know, is Chasing getting a reboot? I remember seeing it in the title of the live last week, and that kind of confused me. Okay, so yes and no. So Chasing Atlanta is done for right now, right? But from what I know, from what I've heard, there's been talks of bringing it back in a couple of years with a different cast and a different feel and a different look. Some talks of hopefully shopping it around. Some talks of, either doing one of those two things. But Chasing Orlando is coming soon. And actually, I don't know if I said this, but I will be at the Chasing Orlando auditions. Yes. I'm going to another city and I'm helping cast. Okay. I casted Chasing Dallas season 4. And honestly, it's been their best season, if you ask me, because of the cast. Cast was amazing. So I'm taking my nosy ass once again to Orlando, and I will be sitting on the panel once again and interviewing the new batch of girls, and I'm picking hoes out this time.
You know what? I want to come.
I'm picking hoes out this time, okay? Like, I'm going to be very strict. My bar has risen.
See, that's what they need me to come to, so I can get you that one good ratchet girl that's gonna shake it up for all.
But she gotta be a ratchet girl of promise. Like I need all Megatrons. I need all girls who about their money, who about their bag, who about getting to the next thing, who about elevation, who got the lifestyle, who got the look, who got the talent, who got the I'm like, bitch, I'm trying to dig deep into my motherfucking bag, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure this cast of Orlando is the T. So yes, make sure you guys audition. I believe auditions end very soon. Go to the Chasing Reality social media pages and find out when they close. When goes it is huh?
The one thing I pray for Orlando is I hope they get what's that drag bar in Orlando? The one that everybody goes to, that the girl that's on Drag Race works at, the one that be doing the backflips. Is that Orlando?
Orlando does have the Palace. I don't know. It's something.
Is that the Palace in Orlando?
I think that's Miami.
Oh, because I was about to say y'all need to get a good drag, a really good, because Orlando is where they have a lot of the good pageants at, and we have not seen really that on Chasing, and I really want to get the pageant world on Chasing.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that in my cap. Because you're absolutely right. And Florida is known for the pageant girls. Florida is a very pageant state. Yes.
They drags in Florida.
Is there anything else you want to say, Rico, before I let you go?
I thank you. This has been a great journey. I hate that it's ending, and I can't wait for everyone to see what I have coming. That's all. I'm not one of them girls that when Chasing is over, I'm over. I'm gonna keep it going.
I know that's right. I love you.
Love you too. Talk to you later, baby.
Bye. Miss Darius, are you staying up here?
Would you like for me to?
I don't know if you're busy. You have agendas from time to time. You have tasks to complete.
Just wait a minute now.
We should go to that restaurant. Can we go eat after this, please? Why? I've been asking my best friend for dinner for like 2 nights in a row.
Tell them what you did and say too. You say what?
I've been asking my best friend to have dinner with me for the last 2 nights, and I've just been getting brushed off.
So we didn't get together Monday, Oliver.
Let's get face to face on this motherfucker.
We went together. When else did I see you?
Spit it out.
I'm asking you, bitch.
No, I'm asking you since you remember.
That's why I didn't come on the show. This is why I didn't come on the show.
You remember?
Because bitches got on the camera, they started switching up on you.
Oh, because when I pull up, you don't want to ride. When I pulled up, you ain't want to ride.
Wait, what was the question? Darius did not answer our questions. What were the questions?
You heard me,
type shit. Yeah, type shit.
Type shit.
What was the lie, Jimmy? What did they lie about?
Okay, did Chasing the Beat 2 go smoothly? So far it's going great. Those performances look freaking amazing. Oh no, actually, the Chasing the Beat, the girls came out with these performances for Chasing the Beat 2. If y'all can see in the promo, I may need to play the promo right now because the girls like really pay attention to what the girls are giving because the girls are giving it up for Chasing the Beat 2. As a matter of fact, 1 second.
Did you really think that was it? Baby, get ready for yet another big night in web reality. Not only do we chase the beat, we set the tone, honey, for one more show-stopping night. Presented by me, Oliver Twixt, the second installment of Chasing the Beat, a celebration of queer art and creativity is here. Join us as some of the stars from Chasing Atlanta take one final bow, plus special appearances from some of our faves from Dallas and even Los Angeles. Be sure to watch it live on the Chasing Reality YouTube channel, coming soon.
I get the bag, you get the bag, we get the bag. All my hitters in the club gon' get the bag. Ryan get the bag, Ryan get the bag, hit it. Ryan get the bag, Ryan get the bag.
Yo. Oh, and one more thing. If you are a performing artist and want the chance to join the lineup for this upcoming Chasing the Beat to perform your music in front of our viewing audience, here's your shot. Email us now at oliver.twix@mychasingreality.com for more information.
Yo,
I have to let me
so
send my
I'm
email right now.
Huh?
I'm about to send my email right now because I want to do my little ditty. I want to do an A and a B selection.
I reached out to you about being a host for it. Did you ever respond back to me?
I don't recall getting that.
Okay.
Now I feel like Troy. Troy, I feel exactly where you're coming from. These people do not support. Boom. Don't say the name 3 times, baby. Don't say the name 3 times.
Bitch, I pop up like Candyman. What's
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Like Candyman. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on, Troy? Tag did it. The big dog. Boom.
What? Boom, bitch. What's up, y'all? I
Troy,
just
you
wanted
have
to come
so
in
many.
real quick.
You have so
You
many
say what?
monikers. You have so many
Yes.
names.
Yes. You know.
Can you name them all for us?
I started out as Troy, aka Touch by Tag, aka Boom, aka The Big Dog, aka Tag Diddy, aka That Bitch, all of that good stuff, aka Florida Door to Water. As the girls were saying, they had gave me a few names, but yes. The boom is in the building. I just want to come in and stop by and say, hey, y'all, as y'all see, I'm in my robe. I'm feeling a little under the weather, but I just wanted to come in and say, hey, and, show my face and say thank you to all the fans out there, everyone, supporters, I like to say, for, watching Chasing Atlanta and supporting me, even when the girls said I was boring. The girls still always said my name, and it brought me back each season. So I love that for me. But I'm grateful for the
I rooted for you
opportunity.
to come back season 4, bitch. That's why I was
Yes,
like, why does she
bitch.
want to show out on me on season 4, girl? But I don't rooted for her to come back.
No, bitch. I'm glad though. And I wanna when I got on, I seen Rico saying, like how you are very supportive of the cast and off camera, like you do reach out and you do like uh pour into us and make sure that we're like doing things to make sure that our channels are actually thriving. Like, and if we're not, but you're gonna make sure you tell us, like, make sure you getting on your job and doing what you do. Like, if I'm out here making money off YouTube, you can too. If I'm making money off TikTok, you can too. So, my first vlog of the year is coming out on Friday, which is my Toronto vlog. I
Yay.
have been keeping you in mind. I hit you up the other day about a videographer. So it's just a lot of things that I have coming up, and I'm actually excited for it. I actually have just been in my reaching out bag to people that, or even just doing like ambassador programs that of products that I know that I use. And so I'm excited for not only you, but everyone else to see, what I have coming in 2024. I'm just ready to keep going. Like Rico said, like after chasing, I was chasing before chasing. I'm gonna keep chasing, regardless of where it's at, what skill it's on. I'm gonna keep doing what I feel like I want to do to elevate. So yeah.
It's just so much Versace over there. It's just
Right. It is rich,
it's
girl.
just
It's
so
giving so
much.
rich.
She's just such a rich
She's so
woman.
rich.
Now I'm a rich one.
She's such
Ooh,
a
she
rich
rich.
woman. Oh,
Let me
ooh,
not. This is YouTube.
you know that man over there
Okay,
now.
Troy. So Troy, here's what I want to know. So we both came in season 3.
Yes.
Out of all the people who've been here the longest, Cameron sits at the top with 5. No one has to pass Cameron. But then right under Cameron with 4 seasons, you have myself, you, and Lauren. Because technically we
Yes.
can't count Kendra this season because she was technically a friend.
Yes.
So it's only us 3 who've been there the longest, right after Cameron. How do you
Yes.
feel like our show ended, considering where you came in at, where it went, and how we ended?
Oh, where we came in at, I felt like we were just some young. I ain't gonna say broke, but we have no sense of direction at the time. I feel like everything was just like I feel like everything was very started for us. I feel like from the production to the cast, like from the studios to the places we filmed at to the quality of it. But I feel like as the seasons grew from 4 to 5, I feel like we were able to really show like a sense of growth, like like I said, from production to the cast, like as far as the people that joined the cast, but how we ended, I feel like it went back to kind of, I ain't gonna say season 3 because that's like way back, but it kind of went back to season 4 for me. Like it wasn't as, I feel like season 4 was a season where it was a good season, but we did a lot of bickering, we did a lot of arguing. We didn't do a cast trip. We didn't do, you know, the things we did in season 5. I feel like honestly, season 5 was like our best season. Like I was going
It
back, even
was
when
season 5 was
everybody
that
posting like
season
their
hit.
yeah, that was a good season. Like everybody posting their memes today. And when Dario said, you got that one chasing clip, and everybody was really posting clips from season 5, and it was like, yes, like season 5, we actually did the thing. Like we had our concerts, we had our fights, our makeups, we had a cash trip, we had a bomb ass reunion. And I hate that for this to be the last season that we weren't able to achieve that. We weren't able to get there. But I am glad to see the growth of the platform and the growth of the channel and where we've come from. Because honestly, being on season 3, like watching it back, it was like, damn, like girl, we really was there. But it's like when you look at the camera quality and the evolution of chasing reality and chasing Atlanta now, it's like, okay, like back then we were always talking about, oh, we should be on TV. But it's like just to see it now, like it should be a show that should be on TV. It has the quality, it has the potential to
The
do that.
potential.
It has that like a really good potential to do that. And I think that, just to be honest, I feel like, of course, some people came and they did their job, but I feel like as as a whole, if we want to put everybody in it, and of course everybody, I feel like again, most people did their job, but I feel like as a whole, like we kind of failed because we couldn't really come together to like and put everything aside to really finish the mission or to accomplish the mission. And that's why, like for me, and I told you when we was on the phone, like I had checked out of even doing my reviews or like being on the lives and doing all this because it became so negative and so toxic. It wasn't trying to be growth. It was sticking on to the same things that we have jumped over, and we've become over those hurdles to just sit there and soak in that nasty energy. And it's just like we all say we want to elevate, we all say we want to go higher, but how can we if we can't even simply have a conversation or let bygones be bygones and move forward? So I'm glad of the growth of the show, but I feel like honestly the bag was fumbled in season 6.
I feel like the addition of a lot of people is what caused the derailment. And that's the
Yes.
one thing I feel like every year we would get some sort of normalcy amongst this cast, and then new hosts is added, and then we gotta readjust, we gotta relearn each other. And I just
Yeah.
think by the time we got to season 6, there was no time for us to rebound, you know, because like it
Yeah.
happened in season 3, season 4, season 5. New people got added. We had our growing moments. We had our moments where, you know, it got crazy, but then we were able to pull it back together and reach like a place of like, okay, we can stomach each other. We never got back to that place this season.
We didn't. And I think,
We
and
never did.
honestly, season 5, like, even the new edition, like when season 5 came on, the new editions, and it's like even towards the end, like we were able to like come together, do Chasing the Beat, like, and I think that was one of my most proudest moments because you know I remember saying in season 3 when I was like I want us all to get together and do something, and then you was like, bitch, yeah, we should, you know, whatever, and then like it took us to season 5 to get there to where you actually put together something, and I feel like even leaving season 5 and when we left that night of doing Chasing the Beat, like I got in my car and I literally cried because I was like, that was like the moment for me. Like that was the moment that really made me feel proud of Chasing. And it was just like this year or this season, like you said, the addition of the additional people to the cast, and not everyone. And I'm not speaking nobody's name because period, but certain additions to the cast, it kind of just made it go back kind of to that season 3 outtake. Like we couldn't get along. People's attitudes, people's ways, people blaming everything on everybody instead of taking the accountability themselves. And I think that was my main thing. Like if me, a bitch that went from, you know, blaming things on people and making it seem like, oh, this is the reason why this is this. Like, no, it's like we're all adults, some older than others, and we should be able to take accountability for what we do and what we contribute. So I think that I don't know. I really wish, honestly, season 5 cast, all of them would have come back. Season 5 cast, I don't know who I would have taken out, but I feel like after we were able to reconcile, like in the cabins, if season 5 cast would have came back, I feel like season 6 would have been like even more epic, honestly. That's just me.
I'm sorry, I was being a bad parent. I had to go feed Cookie right fast. She was like so hungry.
I'm dead. But
it's been a pleasure doing this with you. It's so sad that like we won't be doing this anymore. You know, like this has been our thing.
Yes, I told Dario when I was texting Dario the other day because I was like, you know, girl, this year I'm having like a soiree for my birthday, and I was like, it's gonna be a mad tea party, but not that mad tea party in season 4. And he was just like, bitch, I'm gagging, or whatever. But I was like, you know, I was like, even through all the ups and downs, it was a pleasure to be able to do this every year, to be able to, even though we all go through whatever or went through whatever with each other, I feel like we were able to still put ourselves out there in a different into a different world and show people who we are. And it's so funny, one of my friends called me today and from Lake City and was like, you know, that scene with you and your best friend, he was like, I was glad you showed some kind of switch up this season. Like it wasn't all about, you know, you trying to show that you working and doing all this. He was like, I felt this season, and you even said this too, Oliver, you feel like this was my best season, but he was just like, I feel like you weren't really trying to prove to people who you are and what you can do. Like you actually being you and being vulnerable in just you in general. And it was just like, you know, I've had so much happen and change in my life. And I think last year really taught me like no matter what you go through, you gotta persevere, you gotta continue to keep pushing because what you want may not be what you need right then. So when it's and I think my thing that I actually learned last year was like when it's for you, and it's going to come when it's for you. And Darius knows when he came to my job and I was so like emotional and so down for one this promotion and one these things, but it's just like in the right time in the last quarter, God said, I'm gonna give you everything that you've been crying about, you've been worrying about since January 2023. I'm gonna give
Yes,
it to you
Troy.
in November 2024. And I mean 2023 in November, in the last quarter, the last month when you thought everything was over, when you thought you was gonna go into 2024 as, and I feel like it changed my perspective and outlook on everything. So, you know,
You better say it, Troy. I love this
I
for
told
you.
you, girl. I'm just gonna say it, okay? I told you when I sat there in the store. I told you all of this stuff, girl. I don't know why y'all be running around here worrying and weeping and wailing, child, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is keep
Rochelle said, "Can I sponsor the reunion?" So it's not the fact that there was no money, and Dario just ain't want to have it, but he is planning on doing something.
Yeah, and Dario was over it. Like everybody keep asking, I'm like, no, and Dario's over it. I'm like, we're all and even at a point, bitch, I think we all were over it at that point. It was just like, girl.
Troy, I want to ask you a question. What's the story or piece of tea that you're upset never made it out at a reunion? What's the story or a little piece of something that we were supposed to get to, but we ended up never getting to it? I'm gonna see if you're gonna say the same thing I'm gonna say, or I'm gonna be messy tonight.
That's the end of the show.
Oh, I don't know. I feel, and mind you, I feel like season 5. I'm trying to think what happened in season 5 because I feel like it was. I feel like it's something from season 5 that I really wanted to talk about in the reunion, but we never got to it, and I was so over it afterwards. But I cannot remember what it was. Because I feel like at the time I feel like we was rushed because we was trying to like get the certain questions in, but I forgot specifically what it was. But something happened last season that we really wanted to talk about at the reunion that we did not get to talk about.
All I remember from season 5 was everybody was gonna dig off from Rico with a K, and that's why that little thing ain't come back for season 6.
Yes. Now I will say girl.
Everybody was gonna dig off it. I can't remember exactly what the fuck Rico with a K had did to everybody. But it was a lot of people that was finna get her at that season 5 reunion. And if it wasn't for we didn't have no more time on the books, they would have got into it. And that's why that thing ain't come back for season 5. Because Kendra was gonna get in it.
What happened? I know something about the
Moore
album.
was gonna get in it
with Kendra. Oh, okay. Yes, I do remember what happened with season 5 with Rico. Because everybody felt like Rico was, playing the fence of being everybody's friend and not really, he was actually like bone carrying, basically.
Mama was doing a lot, allegedly.
Allegedly. And I think
but it was just a lot of people that was coming to fire him up. Jay Moore was coming to fire him up.
Yes,
Kendra was
Jay
coming to fire him up.
Kendra was coming. It was a lot.
And then there was something between Rico and him with Dominique because of the diss song. There was something with that also. That there was something Rico was mad with Rico with a K with that. It was, but then we ran out of time.
And then I was and towards going into season 6, I thought we were actually he was gonna come back. And I was kind of upset with Rico too because of that damn album and that interview thing we had did. And I was just like, oh girl, now and I didn't want to bring. I was gonna bring it to the show anyway because I just felt like Rico really rarely has drama, has like issues. He's like the person in between. And I think the only time Rico really had an issue with somebody, or not even issue, but when he had a conversation was when you and him had a thing and you was like the 60 seconds. And what else was it that did he ever get into? I think, but Rico will always get up and check people and they'll be like, oh, y'all not gonna come at me, whatever. But I feel like season 6 would have really been the season where people would have had actually like had issues toward Rico. And I feel like he didn't want it.
He didn't want that. I totally agree. That's why that thing ain't come back. Father Harvard said, what is your opinion on Trey and Spiller and how they feel about you and your whole cast? So I wouldn't have addressed this, but my mama read it out. So I'm just going to talk about it. Okay, so I know that Trey and Spiller are like other vloggers on YouTube that talk about our show and talk about like people on our show. And I've never sat through one and watched it. I've only heard of like things that they say from like people who they talk about and just like people who watch. I personally don't feel no way about it, like that's those people's channel. They can talk about whatever they want to talk about, They're not the only people that talk negative about me or other people on the show. Life still goes on. Everybody not gonna like you. And if that's what they feel like they gotta do to make their channel successful, baby, go ahead. I'm glad that my story and my likeness can contribute to someone's success. I like the idea of that. So talk about me because I think I'm worthy to be talked about.
Talk about me while you on the block list. I love it.
Oh, Lordy. It doesn't bother me. You know,
Yeah,
negativity.
it ain't bother.
I don't give a fuck.
It didn't bother me either. It was really just like, okay, girl. Every time y'all tag me in y'all story, it's just the same old. So I just blocked it all at one point. Like, girl, my block list so strong from 2023 from people from the class. I don't even know what bitches look like at this point.
Me neither. When can we expect the masterclass? The masterclass is coming soon. It's coming soon. We'll be here by the springtime, I promise. So please continue to follow me. I am tidying up some final projects that I've been like just sitting on for the longest. And so once I get those done, I will be picking up working on the masterclass, but they are coming. They are coming. They are coming in the spring. They're coming very, very, very soon. If you join my group, yes, some amazing conversations. Yes. So I have this group meeting where it's like a community of people where we just talk about business, we talk about life. It's for motivation, accountability, we network. It's really, really cool to see these people just like interact and talk and network. But if you want to be added to it, DM me on Instagram and I'll send you the link after I see what your page is about. But it's like it's no drama. It's just, people just talking about the things that matter, and that's basically where I'm going to start like rolling out the masterclass in that area, because I want to make sure it's right. So I'm going to just do some, some troubleshooting so I can make sure that like when I fully push it out, it's like a solid thing, But
Okay,
they're coming. They're coming.
I have a question for you, but first I do need to, because I think me and Dominique said we're gonna go to Dominican Republic with y'all this year, so we're gonna pay for that soon.
Oh yes, and the rooms are going. Oh, that's another thing. Please, y'all, like the rooms are going. We're actually changing the resort. We're going to the TSR or the TRS, which is actually the first resort I stayed at when I went to Punta Cana, and it was so freaking amazing. So I'm actually happy we're staying at this resort. But the rooms are going fast. So y'all, please go to www.twixtrip.com and book right now. I just talked to Margita the other day, and she was like, Oliver, you really need to tell them to book their rooms because people are booking, and I don't want y'all to not have a room. Just put the $100 down so you can like say that you're going. And Margita, she's really cool. What kind of payment plan? What'd you say?
Where do they go to book their room?
www.twixtrip.com. Fuck you.
So Oliver,
y'all don't go nowhere right fast. Hold on, let me play this commercial. Y'all don't go nowhere. We're gonna be right back. Child, this is the Chase Atlanta Farewell Live. We got going on here. We got Darius up here, his nosy ass, and Troy Tag, the big dog who did it, who always gonna do it up here. We'll be right back.
Period.
Pack your bags because you are invited to the Twix Takeover in the Dominican Republic, hosted by your favorite nerd, Oliver Twixt, from October 10th to the 14th, 2024. It's a 5-day all-inclusive stay at one of the finest 5-star resorts in Punta Cana, Hotel Rio Republica All-Inclusive Resort. Treat yourself to a luxury stay with beach access, fine dining, unlimited food and drinks, on-site attractions, spa amenities, and daily activities hosted by myself and my other co-hosts. This also includes a free masterclass on business, content creation, and social media marketing. And yes, everything is included. All you have to do is book your flight and show up. Now it's only a $100 deposit to lock in the early bird rate before the price goes up. Go to www.twixtrip.com right now to book your package to lock in the early bird rate. See you there.
Yes, go to www.twixtrip.com and book your package. Honestly, guys, today. Like, I'm really, really serious. I just talked to Margita a couple days ago, and she was like, Oliver, please tell them to get their rooms in because we're also competing against other travel groups and people that are trying to come to the resort at that time. So y'all get your rooms, lock them in because the rooms are going $100. And I actually think we're about to do a $50 special in a couple of days. But anyways, just please get your room. Please get your room. If you want to go ahead and just lock it in for me, please. So Margita can know that the people are coming. Darius, Troy, Dominique, everybody else, lock it in. Troy, you said you had a question?
Yes. So my question for you is, what would you say is your most memorable moment being on Chasing Atlanta from season 3 to 6?
Damn. Okay, my most memorable moment. I've had a lot of great moments on the show.
Give me that one that pops to your mind. Like when you think about chasing Atlanta, like this is the first thing you think about, whether if it's something with you or something with someone else. But like, what's your most memorable moment?
What's my most memorable moment? Damn. I would probably have to say, maybe doing Chasing the Beat.
Mm.
I would say doing Chasing the Beat because I talked about it in season 3. When we were down in Miami, and I kind of like talked about like a skeleton of it back then. And to see me talk about it as early as my first season, and then in season 5 actually carry it out and actually do it, and it be received the way it was, and it'd be something that we created, we did together, you know, something we always said we wanted to do. That's something that I'm very proud of. Yeah.
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 Let's see.
Darius, what would be your favorite moment of Troy and myself from the show across the season? Someone who's watched it.
Oh, that's a good question. For you and Troy together or separately?
Separately.
Okay. Let's see. That's such a hard question. Okay. For
I think my most proud moment was his HIV/AIDS event.
That was gonna be mine for Troy. That was gonna be mine for Troy. Like behind the scenes before the whole melee happened, I was in the corner telling Troy how incredibly proud I was of him for hosting the event. And then as the war clouds began to gather in the north, I told Troy, I said, Troy, don't you go over there because you're gonna look real crazy after having this uplifting event, and now you punching hard in the parking lot. And Troy, I think that's the only reason that Troy didn't go over there and get it crunk in that moment, because I could see Troy tiptoeing.
And Lauren was like, remember, boo, you said you weren't fighting this year. You said you weren't doing that. So please don't go over there and fight. Please. I'm all on it, girl. Darius and you done told me not to go over there and fight. I'm not going to go over there with that foolishness.
Troy?
Oh, that fight was so funny. That was a funny fight.
Oliver, my most proud moment of you was when you beat that. Nah, I'm joking. Proud of Troy for not fighting. Proud of Oliver for throwing hands. Right? That's just make it make sense. No, I think that honestly, my most proud moment of you just on the Chasing brand in general was being able to host the first Twixt takeover. And just having your like fly out and being able to like orchestrate this entire production, it being the first international production on the channel. I'm really just proud that you've been able to grow your brand and grow a following that even would pay for something, you know, such as that, because that ain't a little bit of money.
You ain't gonna take that trip from China away talking about first international now. Okay.
Oh, Black China?
Because that's my friend. I like her, okay?
Who China? Are you talking about Lauren?
Mm-hmm.
Her show wasn't international. It was up the road in Alabama.
No, I said, you know, she went to China. And she had filmed in China. I said, you're not gonna take her international trip away from her.
Oh no, she got it. She got it. She
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I ain't got nothing to say. Listen, see, that's how y'all get me jammed up in these streets, okay? I still like you.
I love Lauren.
Listen, I still like you. I ain't like that one, but I like you a whole lot.
Neva Netherly said, what did you learn about yourself during the course of the show? I think for me, I learned what I learned about myself. I think just trusting my instincts a little more. You know, looking back on it, there's a lot of times I wish I would have like just let go. I think my first season I came in like so relaxed, And even though like it was an amazing first season for me, it was also like people were like taken aback by my personality, and I just like wanted to. I think I went into season 4 kind of like editing myself a little bit, and looking back on it, I wish I just would have relaxed a whole lot more. And just I think
I think for me, what I learned was, and this was a personal thing, I think I just learned to be more so less reactive. Like I don't have to react to everything. Learn how to control your emotions, Troy Gaskins. That was the most thing that I've learned because I look back on it and I realized I let a lot of things people would say or people would do really affect me. And it affected me to the point where I took it home with me. I took it to work. I took it to the relationship. I took it wherever. But I had to literally learn to not let it got to the point where I had to like I don't even read the comments anymore. That's how deep it got for me to where it's just like you really cannot let anything control your emotions. You have to control you. And I feel like this year I really mastered that. So yeah.
Anything else you want to say before I let you go?
No, I don't have anything else to say. Well, I will say this. I will say, Oliver, I do appreciate you. Like Rico Cassadine did say, like, and I was on the phone. I forgot who I was on the phone with the other day, and I was telling this. But outside the show, you're not what people perceive you to be. And I appreciate that from you. And like I told you in our scene, like, I wish that back then I wouldn't have let me trying to be loyal to certain people affect how our relationship went. But I will say thank you for being you. Thank you for embracing me. Thank you for being the girl from Florida. That's something that we connected from. Thank you, just for, like I said, putting that battery in my back, even when I feel like I didn't have that energy to do certain things, but letting me know that I can do the same thing you're doing, even though I feel like I didn't have the resources or the support, whatever. Like, still just keep doing it. I want to say thank you again to all the fans, every supporter, everybody that has followed me. I remember starting this show, I was at 4,000 followers. I'm now at 14K. And it's only growing. So I want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you to Dario. I met Darius from Oliver, and love him down. Mwah. And I just want to say again, like, without this show, I would have still grown, but I feel like this show really helped me figure out who I am and what I want to be as a person. And I'm forever grateful for that. And no matter what you do, no matter where you are, remember life is truly what you make it. And yes, I love you so much. And I know this is in the end for you, this is in the end for me, and this is in the end for us. So keep looking, you guys, because the boom is still here. He will always be here. Oliver Twixt.
Yeah, no, it's been a
You that
pleasure
bruh,
doing the show
bruh.
with you. No, it's really been a pleasure doing the show with you. Like when I think of like the girls who just had to do it every season, I'm just so glad that you and Kendra are always there because there's no way like it could have been a show for me if y'all weren't there. Like,
Yeah.
like when I heard that y'all was getting tired, I was like, okay, well, my girl's gonna pull out, so I'm gonna go too. I just feel like
Yeah.
you and I, as well as myself and Kendra, we just have a bond being that we came in this together and we're not gonna lie,
Yeah.
the season 3 girls saved the show. Let's just be, you know what I'm saying? We're
Yeah.
not gonna act like the season 3 girls ain't come and shake it up.
Yeah, we came and shake it up. Every season there's something that we did to shake up the show. So, whether
The
if it was
season
a brawl, whether if it was, whether if it was an event, whatever it was, but we did it. So I'm grateful for the opportunity and I thank you. I thank Dario. I think just everyone involved for the opportunity all over again.
I love you so much.
I love you guys. And before I go, I'm gonna use Oliver, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Tag Did It. Make sure you're looking on my YouTube at The Boom Network because there's a vlog coming out soon. And make sure you're following me on TikTok at Tag Did It as well because, baby, my TikTok is starting to go up and I am ready to just, get into my social media bag this year. So, again, it's Troy, aka Touch by Tag, aka Tag Did It, aka The Boom, the Big Dog, the Florida Water Daughter, all of that. Signing
Yeah.
out, Oliver Twixt. I love you, Darius. Love you much. And I'll talk to you guys soon.
I'll talk to you soon, Troy.
I
love Troy. I don't miss Troy. Are you staying up here?
We love Troy. I'm about to go, girl. We love Troy. And Troy, bad bitch in real life, okay?
Where you finna go? Where you finna go? You want to go now?
Want to go where?
You finna get off the live, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying you want to leave now?
Leave where?
The live.
Yeah. I'm getting
okay.
off.
Okay, well, thank you for staying with us.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm just so obsessed. Like, what is this, Oliver? What's going on here?
Trash. Okay, let's get into these questions. Will we be getting a season 2 of the Twixt trip? Okay, so originally I didn't think I was going to do a season 2, but there's something going on in my life right now that will be monumental. That actually, I'll drop this T2. I didn't know it involved an upcoming member of Chasing Dallas. I was like, fuck, my shit is still caught up in this chasing reality shit. One type of, some type of way. But there's something cool going on in my life that's developing that I was like, ooh, this would actually be a cute season 2 of in the mix because the people involved do want me to document it. And I'm like, this actually kind of be cute. We may get one. I thought about it today. I was like, we may can film a show out of this, so we'll see. Just know we'll be on the go. Okay. There's still here in the back, y'all. I thought he was busy. I thought he had somewhere to go. You must hear me talking trash about him. Okay. I have a question for y'all both. Which season was your favorite? My favorite season, honestly, is I'm gonna bring this person up. My favorite season has to be season. Hey, Jay Amore.
Your favorite season was the season I came on, motherfucker.
I think my favorite season is 5. My favorite season is season 5. Yeah, it is. That's my favorite season.
Aww.
Season 5 was a good season for me. Yeah. What about you? What's your favorite season?
I don't know. So 5 was good, but for me, 6 was better for me because 6, I wasn't so paranoid and nervous about filming. I was just like, fuck it, it's me. Like it, love it, like it. I don't care.
I believe this one was asking, how do you feel about the attacks on your son's character? Which I think Mommy spoke on earlier. This question was for earlier. I'm just getting through the questions right now. But go back and watch earlier. My mama was on Charlie. I know she can talk, baby. She talked. Get into that. I want to know from Mama, who could she have gone in? Ooh! Well, I'm glad we didn't ask these questions. Jay, who would you have gone at the reunion had we had one?
Nobody.
That's not true.
No, I'm serious. I know about nobody. Because the only person who had an issue with this season, I had an issue with because how they would treat my friend, but I don't. We are not friends at this point, so.
Oh, these would have been good questions for Mommy. I hope she sees these.
Who would you have been going after is the question.
Any bitch coming after me. Oh, if there was any season for me to really dig my fangs into anybody, it was this one. Because all of the opposition that I had been placed in, I was really in the clear, Like the We Were Born Berlin Jatwan situation, that was a closed deal. That was a victory, and I didn't even have to break a sweat. Even the surprise Willa situation, that was a closed thing based off her last green screen as it related to me. I didn't have to break a sweat. And the King Kane thing, for those of us who think logically, was a closed deal. Oh, girl, I was ready. I was coming to the. If people think I wasn't coming to the reunion to collect my bodies and my trophies, oh yes, I was coming.
Lord Jesus. I feel like you collected enough and fought enough on season 6. You didn't need to fight at the reunion.
Did I fight? Did I actually fight this? Oh well, I did. Damn,
I don't know if
forgot.
all I know is I looked over.
I
Y'all
did
was in the
that.
bushes. I was like, what did I just miss?
Let me see. Look at these questions. You got a lot going on over there.
Who me?
What was your favorite moment this season?
Honestly, my favorite moments are the moments that are never really shown. Because honestly, like for me and Tony's conversation, we were out to eat. That scene, me and Tony carried in. My favorite season, my favorite scene from season 5 was actually me and you at my house, but because we carried that day, but that didn't make it.
Oh yeah, we
like,
carried that day at your house. That was a good scene.
Yeah, so it's like my funny moments, the moments that I really like. It was even on camera. I actually split my pants at one scene, like split them all the way down open. So like it'd be a lot of funny moments that y'all don't ever really get to see.
I'm mad that people didn't see the scene. Did they show the scene where you came over to my house and like did some alterations for me?
I don't think so. I don't think we even filmed that.
No. Well, they did. They filmed. You sure they did? I felt like they did.
No, they had filmed us. That's when we and you had met. You was coming over to get your outfit done, and then
Right.
I came to then I came. It was the very next day.
They didn't show the scene with Rico. The music video.
Nope, that's where it was. Nope, they didn't show it.
Oh my Josh was saying, Darius, did you ever consider joining Chase Atlanta proper? So I actually tried to get Darius on the show, but he works like a professional job in like corporate America. And so him being on this type of show with type of drama and the potential it has to go crazy, he could not do that and have a job that he has. He has a really good job. So no chasing for him. I don't know what that question means, buddy. I don't know what that means. Okay. Jay, anything you got to say before I let you go? I'm gonna get the next person in here.
No, I'm about to lay down and go to sleep. I just want to pop in and say hey.
Hey. Thank
Bye.
you for stopping by. Bye. Nicole. Are you coming with the man? How you doing?
I brought little Kim to your after show review.
You look cute.
Thanks.
I haven't seen you in forever.
I know, right? I feel like I haven't seen you since, I don't know. You gotta come so we can cuddle. You gotta come so we can cuddle.
Nicole, you've been having it going on in these streets. I've been hearing about you.
What I do?
The Rico of it all, the lit biting animal of it all, the lives. I told you got to get out of this mess, Nicole.
Look, I don't even be doing that. Then the people, here's the problem, Oliver. The people want to call me, like how people like to call you and tell you about all kind of stuff. The people want to call me. So
you gotta stop answering the phone, Nicole.
Right, I did. I stopped answering my phone, and then
so
I stopped answering my phone. Now they mad because I ain't answer my phone. Now now it's a whole nother piece of smoke. You know what I mean? I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't.
What questions you got for me, Nicole?
I'm just trying to, I want to understand like how you deal with the nonsense of it all. Because you seem to take, everything in strides. Like I'm a reactor, so I watch you and you just keep it cool and calm and copacetic with the people. So I'm trying to work on my inner, my inner calmness. So I'm just trying to understand how how do you navigate this situation with things coming at you from all sides, all angles, all spaces.
Do you want me to be honest, or you want me to, or you want to give the Miss America answer?
No, I want the raw. I want the nitty.
Because the honest answer, I feel like really is gonna rub people the wrong way. But I mean, it's my truth. Okay, so one, how I deal with it is the first thing is what people think about me. Honestly, does not matter. Y'all heard earlier how my mom was just going on and on about me. That is the type of talkings that I'm used to growing up too. You know, like my mom really empowered me to be self-motivated and to like really do the things to be great, you know? And my mom has always spoken over me, and I've always lived a life where I've been successful in everything that I've done. So people say negative things about me, I don't give a fuck. Like, one, because I really don't have the time. And Nicole, I'm really happy. Like, I really enjoy my life. Like, I'm really grateful to be myself. So it's like, I'm not going to interrupt my happiness to address you being unhappy. The second thing is, on a TV show, I'm just not going to give another bitch that type of crown to say that she had me bothered or pressed. Like, I've always been dedicated to being on reality TV. A bitch could never say she had me pressed to where I gave a fuck about what the fuck she thought. No bitch. Because no bitch, honestly, on this show, no shade, has that amount of pull or draw over my life to where I've ever been shooken by them or afraid or like upset, you know?
Right.
Also, and even if I was on the inside scared, on the outside, bitch, you ain't gonna motherfucking know it.
Right. No, and I can respect that. You know, I feel like, you know, I don't let this stuff bother me, but I still got to react. I don't know. I just got to pop off and then go on about my business, you know.
And then a lot of times that's all that they want from me. They want me to respond to them. And for me, in order to retain the power, see, it's all about retaining the power. You can't give your power away. I retain the power by never answering any of them. I retain the power by coming over here on my lives and building it up to the magnitude I've had and say what the fuck I gotta say. And they can't ever, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It's all about retaining, keeping the power.
Okay.
And then lastly, I'm sorry. The last thing is, I really feel like with everything that I've done, me just being aware, it would be like bullying with me getting at them at this point. You know, like it wouldn't be a fair fight.
I can respect that. And then I totally get where you're going with that.
None of them can read me. You know, like honestly, none of them honestly can read me.
Right, with facts.
They can't.
They can't read you with facts.
Yeah.
They can, you know, they can spew things out and make up stuff, but you know.
You can't read me. Yeah, you can't read me. So
okay,
that's how I deal with it.
My next question is, how did you feel when yourself, Darius, and myself were referred to as the new power of three? But the great value version.
I felt like that was just like a lazy dig. I found it to be like very unoriginal. You know, I guess like trying to make a dig at what was, to me, it was just like, it was like a very like fan moment, honestly. You know, Darius and Nicole, honestly, are the shit. You know, they both make over 6 figures. You know, they own things. They have lifestyles. They pay taxes. They've never, they don't run the risk of being evicted. You know, they have degrees. They have businesses. They have things, consistent, trackable things going on.
Right.
And so, if anything, I mean, no tea, no shade. You guys are
upgrade.
Yeah.
You know, I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was funny. I like the fact that, you know, they refer to us as, you know, a force to be reckoned with. You know what I mean? I love the fact that they recognize the closeness between the three of us, you know, because what people don't know is we actually have real conversations. We actually do real things outside of this sector. You know what I mean? Like we actually cohabitate around one another on some personal stuff. I think a lot of times people watch us interact on these shows or on these lives and things and they don't understand like the actual closeness of us. Like, you know, Oliver done laid up butt booty naked in my house, honey, you know, just, you know, with a ruffle. At the chateau, honey.
But no, I'm sorry.
Oh, what's his question?
No, go ahead. Finish.
Oh, why couldn't the reunion be virtual like Chase and Dallas? Oh, you got to talk to Dario about that.
I suggested it to Dario, but he said no. He said no. He wanted to be done with it.
Okay, now let's get into some messy stuff, you know, because the people, you know, I keep my ears to the streets, so there are a lot of messy
this is a good question. Okay. Jimmy Got Soul says, years ago on Reese G's live entertainment with King Kane was mentioned, and last year during Dario interview on TV, someone asked if you were intimate with King K? And you replied, no. Why did you reveal it on season 6? Okay, so at the time that I just revealed it, I just felt like I was going to have to just talk about it because me and King K's relationship at the time was very like outwardly expressive. And so like I knew there was no way I was going to dodge it. You know, like I knew it was going to come up. And my approach was let me talk about it before somebody else talks about it so that like nobody can take control of bringing this tea or anything like that. I'm gonna tell it. So yeah.
Well, that's actually a good question.
I never thought the bitch would be on my season. Like I never thought he would be over here. So you know what I'm saying?
Right. You didn't expect to have to run into him at your job.
Girl, no.
Well, that leads us into my messy question then, because, you know, I keep my ears to the streets and, you know, the girls, they be talking in these streets. Now, here's the thing. Now, you know, we've seen on the show King Kane touching you, bringing you dishes and things or, you know, nasty things, grabbing your new booty and, you know, referring to you as Big Ding Dong Eddie, all this good stuff. So in the moment where you guys were at the sex toy party, was it that you were uncomfortable with him touching you at that moment, or was it that you were uncomfortable with him touching you and his man was there?
It was all of that and some.
Okay, because that's what the people want to know. The people want to know, you know, which and two things can be true at the same time.
No, I got you. Thank you for asking that question. So let's go back on the show where King Kane is talking. He's like, Oliver has been flirting with me. I have the text messages. Why didn't Daria flash to them on the show? Like, you have your phone. At this point, there's no reason to hide them. At this point, at the point at which you say you're knowledgeable that I'm trying to do this to you, honestly, there's no hope. So why wouldn't you give Dario these text messages? Because they don't exist.
To vindicate you, right?
Because you also say in the same scene, me and Oliver haven't done anything in over a year. Exactly. So going back to that week, that Monday, when he came to my house to film that scene where we did the podcast thing, when everyone left, he made a pass at me. From that moment, I had a comment. And before then, I haven't seen him, haven't spoken to him, haven't done anything, haven't seen him in months. When he made a pass to me Monday, I had a conversation with him then, Nicole, and I let him know that it was not okay and that I would not be participating in anything like that. And he was joking and was laughing. I'm like, you sure? I'm like, King Kane, like, no, I'm dating somebody, you with somebody. I'm on the show, we on the show. I'm not trying to have no shit. I just want to end this as peaceful as possible and ride off into the sunset. So no, thank you. Let's not do this. You understand? Yeah, I understand. So once it happens again on Thursday, I'm like, we just spoke about this on Monday. Now you're doing this and your man is here and the whole cast is here and all these cameras are here, which now could potentially lead to someone seeing this and me being pulled into something. I don't want no parts of this at all. So yes, I am uncomfortable with this. Let's not have this continue to happen. And each time I said that at the party, he looked me in my eyes, was like, okay. So I never thought to like escalate it or go report it because each time we spoke about it I was given like a definite like, okay. When we got to the kitchen, I was like, bitch, I'm gonna knock the shit out you. I thought at that point, okay, he understands like it's done. So yeah, hopefully I answer your question.
You did. Okay, now I have another question. These are the questions from the people that I'm just, you know, I'm the vessel that they have chosen tonight because I'm here. So in the event that you said, you know, you keep touching me, I'm gonna knock you out, blah, blah, blah. Did you in your mind perhaps think because you guys have like a flirty, playful banter that maybe you could like, you know, like deck him one good time, slap him one good time? Because we've heard from the streets that it was a very hard punch, slap, whatever it was, and that would end it. Did you think that it was going to escalate into an actual fight? Or did you think he would kind of just take getting popped and leave you alone and move on?
Oh no, I thought he was going to take getting popped and leave me alone. But I was also ready for what was ever going to come my way because I knew how I had hit him.
Which makes sense, you know.
Like I knew at that point at which I had did what I did, the person was either going to decide to, oh no way, I'm gonna let somebody just do that, or dang, I'm gonna have to own up to what this person is saying that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And so I felt like in his attempt, in my personal opinion, let me fight back.
Okay. And my last messy question from the streets, how did you feel? Well, it's kind of like a two-parter. How did you feel watching the last episode when you were referred to as one of his hoes?
I don't give a fuck. If anybody thought that I was just waiting, like, I don't think no one in this world thinks for 1 second that I was over here
Pining for that.
waiting day in and day out, expecting anything from this one solitary man. That would mean that he is the only person in this world that can offer me anything, and I'm just over here swooning. I don't think anyone in this world believes that.
Right. And those of us that know, we know. Those of us that know, baby, we know better. We've seen the men, we've seen the people, we've seen the pieces, the doctors, the lawyers, the things of the things, honey, you know.
They think I love them, but I honestly love them all. You know, I didn't stop that. I don't love nobody right now, but you know, I love them all. You know,
right? And why would you, use your new body on that? Like, you're in your prime right now. When you get a new body, it's like getting a new start. It's getting a new.
Oh yeah, and it was like, oh yeah, like, yeah. No.
So how do you feel?
I never for one thought. I never for one thought that me and him was gonna ride off into the sunset with each other. You know, like I never thought that was gonna happen. I never thought it was gonna be like a relationship. These things never crossed my mind as possibilities. Never. I always thought it was just
it was just fun to do. It was just something to do. Yeah, I can see that. It was just a little fuck buddy type situation, and y'all was friends, so why not? If we can, hump around and still be cool and have a good time together, like
And that's why I gotta stop this, Nicole. That's why I just gave it all up, because just like I just gotta give it all up, child.
No, you just have to get better suitors, Oliver. You just have to get people who are on a mature.
This is why I'm abstinent. Like nobody don't get shit. How about that? Everybody get the fuck back, and then we're gonna decide what happens.
Well,
nobody get nothing.
I'm rub a little bit over here, a little Kim, honey.
No,
if I
nobody
put this wig on, then it doesn't count. If I put this wig on, it don't count.
Okay, let's get into some questions. If you could have casted the final season, who would you have casted? Honestly, the final season was my casting suggestion the entire season. And that was because I thought We Were Born were going to come back and be about the music. It was going to like have this whole redemption story. I thought Tonka was going to like come on, which he kind of did, and like, make this big splash with Ballroom, and Tony was just going to turn it and be that girl. King Kane was gonna shake the room, which he did. King Kane did shake the room. King Kane shook the room now. And we always just gonna be on our boss stuff. We are gonna have a fabulous last season. It was gonna be amazing. We was gonna end up on top. We were just gonna do the thing and ride off in the sunset. That's what I thought when I gave my casting suggestions for season 6, which was the exact casting that happened this season. But I think from the very top, when Kendra got to fighting and left the show, the season was cursed from that moment on. It was cursed from that moment on.
Right. You know what I do think is interesting? That it didn't really get like a lot of light because a lot of it was not on camera, but I feel like it still should have been talked about. Like, people don't know that, he really went into depth after the fight, going at his man, saying how he should have chose you, how you would have been a better pick, how he can't believe he let himself fall for that one. Then proceeded to put his hands on that man that I know for a fact, because I was literally on a good 3-way phone call with that side of the crew when they was looking for him to go tap that ass. And these are things that people don't know.
You talking about when he jumped on Tonka?
Yeah, at the same party. And then, I was on the phone with, my secret source, and it was, another secret source, and Tonka was right there crying and boo-hooing and like, well, I don't even know where he lives at. Now, how you don't know where your man live at?
All right, Nicole. Okay, pull it back just a little bit now.
Baby, look at here. Look, I had your back, baby. I was ready to wake you all the way up for the people, because I be privy to the things. And,
Nicole, you get it crunk so fast.
Because, it be a vault over here. I be having a lot of information inside this vault, honey. But if I got to defend my friends, I'm going to defend my friends, because I just don't like for people to play on my friend's top as if, my friend was ever pressed about something, or as if, what I mean?
I honestly was never impressed.
Right, I'm just talking about from the fan standpoint. Like, I don't want nobody else to, ever think like, because that man was ready to whoop on his own man if he wouldn't have just had surgery. If Tonka wouldn't have been fresh off the surgery table, honey, them two would have been thumping.
Josh wants to know on MMX or Twix, a clip was played of your ex on Bingo accused you of effing that nigga from Dallas in the bathroom. Was the accusation in reference to Kane? No, I think it was in reference to DeAndre.
Oh, you did it to DeAndre before? Oh my God, not in the bathroom.
No. But Quest didn't like that DeAndre. Mm-mm.
Well, I mean,
like
y'all
King Kane either though.
I get that though. Like y'all had a close relationship, and sometimes people don't understand those types of relationships when it's just, you know what I mean? When it's, you know, hey, really? When it's strictly, you know, this is my real life friend.
Hey.
Hey, really?
Welcome.
Hey, you got me over past my bedtime, but only for you, Oliver.
I'm sorry.
Only for you. No, you're fine. No, you're fine. I was just listening to what you guys were saying. You know, the Lil Kim up there in the corner, being Lil Kim.
Period. Back with the jump
Okay,
off. What's that?
Oliver, grade your castmates in their usage of the platform A to F. Okay. No one gets an A. Let's just start off there. Honestly. On my standard. No one gets an A. No one. Not a single person gets an A. Not a single person. I would give a B plus to Kendra only because she was able to go viral several times outside of the show. Oh wait, you know what? No wait, you know what? Let me take that back. Well, because I was thinking about the entire show. Okay, let me just keep it to this cast. Kendra gets a B plus. Somebody say the names, and I'm gonna call it out. Say the names for me, Nicole.
Rico Cassadine.
A B. A B plus. B plus. B plus.
Jay Amore.
B plus.
Willa.
B minus.
7, aka Drew Friday.
C minus.
Tonka.
A B.
Tony Bryce.
C minus.
King Kane.
C minus.
Is that everybody? Did I forget somebody?
Well, we were born,
Troy.
but I think we already know.
Troy. I would give Troy a C minus.
Dominique.
And then Dominique.
Dominique. I would give Dominique a B minus.
And last but not least, we were there.
Oh no, you know what? No, I would give Dominique a B plus.
No, we were there.
We were born. I would give them a D plus.
Okay.
Yeah. Wayne the Pain, I would give him.
Oh, I forgot about Wayne.
I would give Wayne the Pain a D plus too.
Okay. Oh, boom. Here's a great question. Here's a great positive affirmation type of question. So from you being, you know, Oliver Twixt in the mix with Twix, he who does all things media and has actually used this platform the way that, you know, people should use it. If you could, what would you have wanted for some of your castmates to use this platform to do to further their businesses?
Oh, I wish they would have like really tapped into this social media money, you know? Like I've been able to build my YouTube channel because of being on Chasing Atlanta and like doing these live reviews, dropping the behind the scenes clips, really engaging in the comment section from my YouTube channel. Like I've really been able to grow my YouTube channel, which pays me like a considerable amount of money, you know, like girl, like it's cute, you know what I'm saying? Even with like posting clips on my social media, that getting followers, like there's a bunch of moments from my other cast members that if they would have posted those clips on their social media, it would go viral. Like that clip of Rico Cassadine from this last episode singing that last part of his song of I Blame Myself when the music cuts off, that would go viral on TikTok immediately. And so like them not like at least taking advantage of this free footage edited of yourself that not a lot of people on social media get to showcase their lives and using that to build an audience for yourself. Like a lot of my clips I post of myself on TikTok from me on social, from me on Chasing Atlanta gets a bunch of views. Me talking about the show, like I said, on YouTube gets a bunch of views. Me posting about it on my Instagram, going live about it on my Instagram, talking about it, helped me build my following. And so I wish a lot of them could have tapped into really converting the Chasing Atlanta viewer over to followers of theirs, because I've been able to actually like make money from it. I share this story all the time. Back in season 3, when I first did my merchandise, I made $1,000 the first month selling t-shirts. And that was just from people just coming to support me. Every show I ever did in Atlanta, I sold out each and every time of my own tickets. And that's just people supporting me. And I don't feel like a lot of them tapped into that, which is unfortunate. My song just charted number 54. That's a Chasing Atlanta people. You know what I'm saying? Like really tapping into it and like converting it into your real life to things that can help you and push you forward.
So let me ask a couple of questions because I gotta hop off. But I was thinking about in your timeline, like in your time on the show, what's one thing that you wish you would have done differently? And I don't want to hear I wouldn't do anything differently. What's the one thing that you think back on you like, if I could have just went left instead of right? And I know there's a lesson in everything, and I know things happen for a reason. But what's that one moment that you just be like, "Ooh, I wish I had done that."
This season at the sex story party, there's a moment when I walked out from the very first, and I was like, I am going home. And something told me in my gut to go home. And Dario was like, Oliver, can you please say we really want them to reveal the cast trip and just get that on camera? I already know the people calling me Beyonce. They think I'm the star of the show. So I try not to do things that aid into that discussion of me thinking I'm the diva and all the other stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, let me just be a team player and stay. I wish I would have left.
I can respect that. Who do you? I loved seeing Martell. Martell is actually one of my favorites.
Me too.
I loved seeing him, and I wish, and I understand there were reasons why, but I wish that we had gotten more cameos from like the OGs.
Me too.
Who do you wish could have come back and made a cameo, or not so much been on the cast for the season, but could have come back and we could have like really seen them.
All of them.
I wish, as somebody, I've been watching Chasing Atlanta from season 1. I binged watch season 1. Like I didn't catch it in real time, but I caught it before season 2. And I kind of wish we could have got it back to, you know what I mean? There's so many people that I still follow, like people on Instagram, and I wish that we could have gotten some more cameos. And Martell's funny. Martell's one of the people that and me and him still talk from time to time. But yeah, I wish we could have gotten more cameos too, or I mean, at the least more cameos, I should say. Devon, Martell, okay.
Sky by Nature said, why wasn't Darius on Chasing? We heard his damn name enough. I talked about earlier why he wasn't on, but honestly, I don't understand why people kept referring to him this entire time. Honestly, I'm just assuming just a way to stay connected to me, to be like, oh, Oliver's best friend. But it's like, Darius isn't even on the show. Why are you doing such poor producing? Like, this person isn't even on the show. Why are you wasting camera time on somebody who's not even here? Like, you keep referencing Darius. He's not on the show. Let's talk. Use your time to talk about something else. Honestly.
Well, shut up. That was great. Nope, I ain't doing it.
Boom, got a good question for you since we're talking about Darius. How do you feel when people say that you put like a fire in Darius' back to do certain things on your behalf? Like, how do you rebuttal that?
Did I put a fire in? Did I put a fire in Darius' back when him and Jatwan was having late night meetings? Was that me who put the fire in their back then?
No.
So my whole point to Jatwan, when he tried to say, "Oh, it's because of how I feel that my best friend is doing that," you can't give me credit when it's going bad, but then don't give me credit when it's going good. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all had y'all own situation going on. Whatever's going on between you and him is what's going on between you and him. I try to stay out of it because I really don't want to have no problems with you. So I really try to do everything in my power to run away because I don't want to argue with you because I think it's late. But it's like you and Darius had your own relationship. I wasn't there when the things were going on.
Right. And
So
if
have
people
you
only
talked
knew, Oliver really tries to get us to be. Me and Darius is one and the same. Like we be ready, like to pop off. I'll probably pop off a little bit more than Darius, but Oliver really tries to get us to be calm. Like, you know, my very first like real life genuine conversation with Oliver prior to like even meeting him in person, like he gave me a whole earful on my calmness, and it worked that one time. It did work that one time. It worked.
I don't know nothing about Armand Wiggins joining. What made you choose the artist on Chasing the Beat? I sent the invite out to everybody, and those were the people who said that they would do it. Wayne the
that's why we
Pain
got
is
the
not.
Chasing the Beat coming up. Yes.
Yes, Wayne the Pain is not performing. I did not invite him. Are you going to be on Chasing Orlando? I don't think I'm going to be on it, but I am going down to help cast it. And I'm excited about that. Really, B, you had any questions?
I did, and I had it, and then it just popped out of my head just that quick. I did. I had it a second ago, and me and Nicole started talking at the same time, and now I don't remember. Hold on, give me a second to remember what it is before I jump off. Shit. Oh, excuse me. Shoot.
Oh, you okay?
What was I gonna say? Oh, I guess it was that. And if you don't want to answer this question, that's fine. I hated as a viewer. I hated what I saw in that. Well, obviously I hated a lot of things I saw in those last 2 episodes, but I really hated the whole Willa piece of it. Have you had an opportunity to talk to Willa?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
I have not.
And I know right now you might not be in that space, and I respect that. And you may never be in that space, and I respect that. But I hope you guys can talk. I really grew to like Willa, and I didn't like that. I didn't like it. From as a viewer, I didn't like it. But I want to say this before I hop off. First of all, thank you for inviting me. Thank you for letting me come on. You know, I have been an Oliver Twixt fan from the first day I saw you in that gray streak and found out you were my Morehouse brother. So I have a soft spot for Oliver, even when I don't agree with Oliver. I got a soft spot for Oliver Twixt. So, but thank you for having me up here. And of course, I always am here to support whatever your next moves and endeavors are. Will always be a cheerleader in your corner and support you. And I will see you the next time I'm down in the A.
Yes,
Nicole, you
thank you
stop
so
being so
much.
damn messy.
I just,
She can't help it.
It's just not, I just sprinkle a little stuff, and what the people
You
do
don't
with
be
it, what they do
sprinkling, you
with
be
it.
pouring. You
I just
pour.
sprinkle a
Ain't no
little bit.
sprinkle.
I just sprinkle a little bit.
Anyway, I like the head up, boo. But
Thank
I'm
you,
gonna jump
babe.
off, and I will talk to y'all later. Mwah.
Talk to you later. Thank you. Would y'all ever do a chasing vacation in the future with certain people? I would. It depends on who the people are, but I would.
Right, a chasing vacation would be tea.
Do you think Chasing
We
Atlanta will
vacation
come
all
back?
the time.
Yes, I do think it will come back for a season 7. I do think it would. I do.
He got to call it season 1 now because it's gonna be a whole new revamp. So it's like 1.0.
Any questions, Nicole?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to keep them very professional. I be having all the good questions for the people.
I'm going to announce the co-host soon. Some of the co-hosts are going to be like other social media influencers. The podcast goes on every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me, myself, Darius, and my friend Sasha, we all get together and we talk. I'm looking to add some people just to keep it interesting and exciting.
Yes. I should have wore your sweatsuit up here for this recap. It's still upstairs in the drawer.
I have clothes all over the United States. I just have outfits at different people's homes. If you could pick the Chase Atlanta season, if you could pick the Chase Atlanta season 6 final cast in full, who would it be? Okay, if I could do it over, I think it should have been it should have been okay. Myself, Dominique, Tonka. I would have put Tony as a friend to Tonka. Tony would have been Tonka's friend. That just would have been a whole ballroom, just moment. I would have kept Ike. I would have put Kendra as a friend. I would have put Troy as a friend. And I would have brought back I would have bring back Devon as a friend. As like these are people I just would pop in and out. But then as a main cast, I think I would bring back I would have loved to see Lyric London come back in some sort of capacity. And maybe that's how we could have got We Were Born in there some sort of way. And then maybe something like that. Something like that.
Oh, I have a good question. Okay, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I watched I've been watching from the beginning. I just wasn't commenting until I was ready to pop out. So I watched, your montage of some of your iconic moments and things from different places, looking back, do you wish that you might not have did a diss song about me?
Oh my God. I didn't know I was doing a diss song that day. I did not know until I was in the studio and it was like, yeah, this is a diss song. I was like, wait, what? And I had already laid the verse down. I was like, wait, because like they wouldn't tell me what it was about. They was like, no, we're gonna tell you in the scene. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So all I knew was she sent me the beat and I just had to get a verse to like fit to it, which she did not put out yet. And I'm so upset because that was a really great verse I gave her. I want her to put it out. But I didn't know until I sat down. I didn't know until we sat down, and then they told me, and I was like, "Oh!" And then like how they described you. Once I found out it was you, I was like, "Well, how y'all described her is not what I'm looking because like this ain't what I'm looking at." So I don't know, but
well, now I'm gonna have to hop on the track, me and you, then, so it could be like a reread this. Then, since you hopped on a diss track about me, I had that, but I don't even have no hatred for nobody like that to like write a diss song, so I can't even, What'd you do with your No Cold shirt?
I gave it to somebody, but they wore it. Like that person wore it. They wore it all the time. Is there anyone you wish would have made an appearance this final season for a sit down? I wish Devon would have came back. I wish Lyric would have came back. I wish Rick Rosa would have came back. I wish I wish Rico would have came back. Yeah. What happened to the group chat show? I think for right now they're on a hiatus. I don't know if they're gonna come back though.
Oh, I think I heard it's coming back.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh.
The people just been busy, but
I do know they're on a hiatus right now. That I do know for sure.
And now I think we need a conversation.
They need to put me and Kendra on the group chat. They need to boot 2 people, put me and Kendra on there.
Or just add 2, fly.
It can't be 6 of us.
No, that's what I mean. Not at one time. I just mean, rotate. Rotate people. You need to go on over there to Foxo and take your friend position. They need some.
What about the fake Oliver Touch Me Too moment? How did it make you feel when Kane said that he should have chosen you instead? When that man said that to me in that kitchen, I honestly thought, I was like, where the fuck am I? Like, honestly, where the fuck am I? Like, I'm like, and I'm still being very nice about the things I choose to say, about what I know what was going on that night, and what I know the people entertain. I'll just say when I heard that sentence, I was like, which he confirmed he said, I just was like, I know. Like, if it got you thinking this, like, this is bad. Like, that's all I thought was like, this has gotten to a level of delusion that's just like, for you to be this outwardly and confidently this for like it, what is going on? This is madness.
Yeah, I ain't never been that drunk. I don't know what, like, I'll be wondering sometimes what type of liquor these people drink. Like, the girls like to call me like an old drunk type tease babe, but I know how to hold it together. I'll be wondering what type of liquor the people
Well,
drink.
because it just don't be liquor, you know. And I'm just
Well, you
gonna
know
leave
what
it
they
at
say, a
that.
drunk mind speaks a sober tongue. So the drunker you are, the more freer you are to say
It just
what
don't
you
be
would normally
liquor.
say. Yeah.
And this ain't nothing at the
Oh.
ledge. These are things that people have. These are things that people have told me out of their two lips, looking me in my eyes.
Oh, okay. I have a question. Just pertaining to chasing the platform and you.
Multiple people. You know, these people don't give a
How
fuck, but
did
it ain't
you?
my. It ain't mine.
Ooh, how did you feel? How did you feel during In the Mix with Twix
No,
when
this
you
is
were
not true. Me and DeAndre have never done anything. What you say?
right? Why y'all want him to do it to him so bad?
DeAndre got a man, I heard.
Yeah, I was gonna say he got a whole man.
Yes. So I have our jokes on repeat. Who would you put on the official remix? Everybody all of a sudden was like Nicki Minaj. Do we need to speak Nicki Minaj into existence? Because
I know her makeup
everyone
artist. You get them on the line and see if we can
get
make
them
it
on the line,
happen.
Nicole. Make it happen.
For real. I know her makeup artist. We're good friends.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
Period. Okay, I'm gonna call him as soon as we get off here. How did you feel during In the Mix with Twix? When I was about to get crunk in your mama backyard.
I was like, Nicole has lost her mind. She's lost it. She's completely lost it. This is bananas. Like, Nicole, this is not what we came here for. Like, girl, are you really about to fight? Like, what
No,
are
that's
you
really what I
doing?
came there for, though. No shade. Like I had an agenda. I was ready.
I was judging you. Which of your famous one-liners got you in the most trouble with your castmates? Let me think. Which one got me in the most trouble? I think the one that made everybody jump the most was when last season when I was like, I'm smarter than everyone in here combined. Ooh, a lot of people ain't like that. A lot of people ain't like that. Maybe the 60-second ones too, because even though the shit did go viral, it didn't help the fact that I come off condescending. Like it kind of like cemented the idea that I can be very dismissive. Because that was just an outwardly play in someone's face that I was doing, which I was. I was intentionally. So like that was cemented the fact that yeah, this bitch thinks she all that. I'm trying to. Is chasing LA still a thing? From what I heard, not right now, child. Oh, Oliver, I absolutely love Glow Up. It's been on repeat for a few days now. Such a group definitely should have charted on the chorus where you're saying he's gonna run. Yeah, that is exactly what I'm saying. So, my time, he's gonna run. Yeah, go on and glow up. Oh boy, yeah, he's gonna run. Yeah, and then on the last chorus, when I sing the, I'm actually singing, I'm gonna glow up. I got it from Whitney Houston one time where she had like did a different ad lib, and changed the lyrics. So yeah, such a good question. Thank you.
That song had us in a chokehold last year.
I can't wait till you guys hear the remix of it. Like, wait, were y'all that serious as he was putting it? Like, was y'all ever there? Potential y'all? Were y'all in love dating or whatever? No, like I never. Like I don't know what type of blood oath. Like, no, it was nothing like that. Like, I never thought we were just like so madly, dangerously in love. I never thought that, you know.
What would be your ideal like next type of reality project? Like a show that you would just love to be a part of? Like, either whether it be something that's already on television or something new that's being created. Like, what would be your ideal space
of reality that you would like to be in moving forward?
I like the Netflix brand of reality TV, because it's very like family based, but they still let you be raunchy. Like it's all about the personality with Netflix. It's not so much of the conflict; it's about the personality. And I like that I like how they portray their characters. I also like WeTV too because WeTV gives a good mix of like a little bit of ratchet, but it's still family based. So definitely that family based vein. The family based vein works really well for me. So I would want it somewhere in that arena.
Which makes sense.
It's funny you say that because I got a phone call to film a pilot for a big network. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if I actually get casted. I don't know. If I do, I'll be posting pictures from the set when I go film. But I did just get a phone call for a pilot. Mm-hmm.
You know what I think I would like to see come back to
And
reality?
I got a phone call.
What?
I feel like people don't believe me when I say that the housewives called me. That one of the producer ladies that's helping with casting called me and was like, they trying to cast gay couples. Do you got a man in the house yet? And I was like, girl, I don't got no man. I don't got no house.
You can rent a house. We can rent a man.
You know, that's what she told me. She was like, because I really think you would be really great. Some of us were talking, and we think, and it wasn't like I'm just gonna be on the show. It wasn't like that, but it was like to like test on camera, to like get interviewed and like to see if it would fit. Like the people come see your house, submit
That's
photos.
so funny because they
like
are
that.
like, no, I believe you because I've been around some of my clients and they've gotten phone calls. Like they're really trying to get new blood over there.
Yes, I have the text messages. And I told the lady, I said, honestly, I do not have the lifestyle of a housewife. I was like, those women would eat me up. You know, I do not have that lifestyle. I said, now, if y'all need a Lawrence type of figure or a Miss J to kind of pair
like
up
a
with
best
the girl,
friend. Like a homeboy,
I said,
like
I would love to do that. And please keep me in mind for that. But right now, I'm no one's housewife. I'm no one's step housewife. I'm no one's auntie, house uncle, house godmama. I'm barely a house cousin. You know, we gotta get these taxes filed, and then we can start, you know. Let me get, you know, let me report my income and get some cars,
here's the thing.
you know,
I
and
think
then get a man.
here's good that I want to fake it because it's hard to fake a lifestyle. You know what I mean? It can be done, but it's more authentic when it's actually genuine and it's real. You know, and I wish that reality television would kind of get back to how Atlanta Housewives was season 1. Like all of them were actually friends. So things don't go too far. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? When you say like the family-based reality type television stuff, I think that the fact that, you know, nowadays they just cast people and be like, okay, well, we're going to make you come in as this person's friend, or we're going to loop you in through this. Then you don't have no boundaries as to where you'll go with the shade or the mess, because these aren't your real life people in real life, you know?
Yeah, I think for when I go to Chasing Orlando, that's what I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to be looking for people who already know each other, you know, versus like we get together and we're just getting to know each other. I think people need to see already established dynamics so that it makes the drama a little bit more believable. Because honestly, in real life, if you just meet somebody, you're not gonna have this smoke for somebody that you just met. You're not. But like getting people who know people, I think will give a better, compelling story. What do you think is holding back your castmates from glowing up? Child, they care too much about what other people think about them. And they think that Chasing Atlanta is an end all be all. Like, I think if they view this as this is just a vehicle to the next, I think they would approach the show or would have approached it differently. Like Chasing Atlanta to me was always an audition to the next thing.
Plus, you have to still be able to chase your chase and show your stuff in the midst of, like, you can't use every opportunity to want to talk to Oliver. Love Oliver down, baby, but I'm not finna chase him around to be like, can you talk to me? 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 Like, girl, call me on the phone if you really want to talk. Because that's another thing that I think people never pointed out. If someone legitimately wanted to talk to you about an issue that transpired off the camera, you could have called me off the camera like y'all did. You could have continued to call me off the camera. Then you could have showed a call log to, hey, I try to call this man every day and have a conversation with him, and he wasn't willing to have it with me. But don't just wait until they say action or start rolling the cameras to be like, well, today I would like to talk to him so the people can see it. Today I would like to talk to him so the people can see it. Like,
yeah. Are you going to be watching that new Housewives S show with Malaysia and Gaucher? No, I can't watch any more shows like that. My brain just can't take it in, but I support them. I really do. And I'm so proud of Gaucher. I'm proud of Malaysia. I'm proud of Carlos. Y'all support their show. You guys support their show by watching it. What is your opinion on the backlash of William Murphy confirming Brad and Judy's baby? What does that mean? What does that mean? William Murphy confirming Brad and Judy's baby. I don't know what that means.
Oh wait, William Murphy as the pastor, was he like doing the baptism or something? Is that what they're talking about? I don't know.
Maybe someone explain to me. I'll be your man, Phil. Ciao.
Now Dion, now he cannot come on there, baby. Now we love you down, Dion, Uncle Dion.
You know, you just say I'm a Don Diddy Devo, pushing and whipping that Negro with a conviction in the clutch. Hey, come on, Lolly. I'm a Don Diddy Devo, pushing it, whipping that Negro with a conviction in the clutch. Yo, I wrote that around the time I first started eating edibles, and I was on the couch. This is when I was a bum, staying on my mom's couch after I graduated college. I was on the phone with my first boyfriend, Quayshawn, and my nickname for him was Bunny. And I had ate an edible. I was on the couch, and I was like, "Call me Your Highness," because she come from. That whole beginning was me high, and then I was like, at that point, bitch, I gotta rev it up. Oh my gosh, you just gave me so much energy. How was a volunteer? I don't know what that means, baby. Oh, will we see the power of 3 together again? No, y'all won't. Oh, I'm at the bottom. I'm at the end of the questions. All right. Nicole, you got any more questions before we get out of here?
I think
I've answered everything, guys. Drop your last questions.
You
You got anything
all the
for
questions. Me? Oh, thank you. I appreciate you guys in the comments. Yeah, this is, this is what me and Oliver give, honey. It's not chaotic over here. Me, you, and Darius need to do something, and we need to bring in the other kids.
The religious communities have issues with it. Wonder how you felt, baby. I don't know nothing about it. I don't even know who William Murphy is.
He's the pastor in Atlanta that had the people twerking on New Year's Eve, and it went viral.
Oh, well, I mean, Judy likes going viral. That I can say about her. I don't know if this was an attempt to go viral, but Judy likes virality. Like that's a part of her approach to social media. Like if it's not going viral, it ain't. Which I mean, can you be mad at her?
But I don't know why they would have an issue with that. I mean, that man is still
My favorite edible is I can only get them in the legal dispensaries, and it's like this little white little thing is flat, and it looks like a little octagon, and the top kind of like pops up like that. I don't know the name. I always know them when I see them.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's circle like this, and it pops up. Yeah, and they're in.
Yeah, it almost looks like a Harry Potter type of configuration a little bit to me. I don't know the name, but those are my favorite ones.
I came down there.
I had some my first time I went to LA back in 2022, and or 21, and I really enjoyed them. All right, y'all. Nicole, you got any more questions for me, girl? I'm gonna get out of here. We've been on here for 3 hours. I'm ready to.
Yes, the people have been thoroughly entertained. Yay. Oh, and I appreciate you blaming being intoxicated on me on Chasing Atlanta. I saw that, honey. You said you had you some Nicole candy from down to the LA, honey. Don't let the people know. I did though. I know. Don't let the people know I'm the pusher.
Do you regret calling a certain someone Fred Hammond, and are you still friends? No, I don't regret calling him Fred Hammond.
I don't think that was an insult. It was cute shade and it was funny. I don't think Travis is offended by that. We love Travis.
No, Travis loves that because I mean, honestly, it gave him something to be remembered from.
It was a moment, right?
Yeah,
and Fred Hammond is legendary in the gospel community.
Yeah, it was a funny moment. And honestly, I don't know what I was thinking when I said that, Nicole. I honestly don't be knowing what the fuck I be thinking when I say this shit, the half of the shit I fucking say to these people. But I understand why they want to whoop my ass. I get it. Like, I totally get it. Because it's a lot.
It just be funny, though. I don't know. I just think that people need to stop living so sensitively. Like, that's my thing for 2024. I just want everyone to not live so sensitively. Like, the world already got enough crazy stuff going on. Like, if we can't fun banter with each other and talk trash back and forth, like,
and wear each other out friendly like and still laugh and smile and be done with it, which is why I don't understand like some of these people in this space that have such ill will towards us, because it's like, baby, we can shade you, laugh, and move right along. Like, we don't got to live in that moment. It don't take all that.
Nicole, I'm
Right,
finna kick
Jesus
you
be
off.
offense. That's it, and that's all we need.
You heard me?
What you say, boo?
I'm finna kick you off.
Okay, bye you guys. Thanks
I
for
love
having me.
you.
Love you too, babes.
All right, y'all. So this is it. Okay, here we go. Here are my final words to the people. As we come to the end for Chasing Atlanta, I want to say thank you to everyone who supported this show from day one, starting at season 1 of Chasing Atlanta. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting a group of queer people of color here in the South, making things happen. Thank God to and Dario and Kevon, those two, for joining forces on this idea and birthing it with the first cast, season 1 cast, Lyric, Devon, Sky, Jaylon at the time now, Lauren, Devon, Cameron, and what's his name? I'm looking at him. The crazy one. What's his name, y'all? I want to say his name. He was on season 1. I can't continue. What was his name? Hakeem. That was his name. Hakeem. There we go. Hakeem. There we go. Yes, Hakeem. Shout out to the season 1 cast of Chasing Atlanta for like taking the risk and putting themselves out there, putting their lives out there, and help setting not only this show, this franchise, and this genre off. Bad Boys were out there, but Chasing Atlanta definitely came in and did its thing and really has cemented itself as a presence, as a force on not only on YouTube but in media when it comes to the Black queer voice. And so we thank God for this platform. We thank God for all the people who helped produce, all the people who watched. Our episodes have upwards of 250,000 views, some of them, ones I've been on. Thank you guys so much for supporting us. Everybody who bought a t-shirt, who streamed my music, who watched the video, who booked me, who followed me, who commented, who shared, who streamed my music, who supported me, who got a ticket, who's done anything. Thank you guys so much. Chasing Atlanta is where I got my start, and I'm so grateful for this family I've been able to enjoy these years. I've been able to do all these other cool things, as I so proudly like to shout out, when I'm trying to read a bitch. But Chasing Atlanta was always that one special thing that I had that was very intimate, that was real, that was consistent, that I know was always going to be there, that, was just a part of me. Everywhere I went, even to Netflix, I always mention Chasing Atlanta. And I'm thankful that even those platforms and networks recognize what I did over here and gave us that type of, that recognition in those spaces. I loved it here. A lot of firsts. The live after show, traveling to other cities, chasing the beat in the mix with Twix. Season after season, 4 seasons in. It's been a pleasure. Thankful. I'm just thankful. Thankful to my cast. I just want to say, listen, to anybody that I've ever offended, who I've ever hurt, who feels wrong by me, I apologize for all things. And I hope that this experience that we have together, that it only leads to more healing moments in everyone's lives, more moments of clarity, more moments of success, more moments of healing, improvement, elevation, that we all take what happened here, we learn from it, and we only apply it so that we can be better. I hope everyone does better. I hope everyone gets better. I hope everyone lives better. I want to see everyone doing better. That's my hope to everyone. And I'm grateful to everyone because I could not have done what I was able to do if it were not for these specific select people. And from the people who I loved, to I failed out with, have fallings out with, don't talk to, will talk to, ups, downs, ins and outs. Oliver sends his apologies. Oliver sends his gratitude. Oliver sends his well wishes. Oliver sends his love. And that I continue to see everyone as we all chase for the top. Y'all know where to find me. Continue to follow me on everything at He is Oliver Twixt. I am taking a break, y'all. Listen, I have been in the reality TV space for 5 years nonstop. It was chasing Atlanta, chasing Dallas, being with TS Madison Experience, my A&TM YouTube chats. Then it was more chasing Atlanta, The Circle, Hulu, Brad, Candy, chasing, in the mix with Twix. Always a little tired, he's a little burnt out. I am currently in the year of reconstruction. I am very excited to be moving forward with my career in reality TV because it is something that I want to be a part of my life, whether I'm in front of the camera or creating it or just talking about it. I love reality TV. My music, I'm going to continue. My social media, I'm going to continue. And being a personality, I'm going to continue. But I am taking the time right now to just gather myself and really make sure that my ground is firm and strong and sturdy so that I can move forward in a healthy way. I'm not slowing down. I'm just being a whole lot more meticulous in how I move forward my career because we got to make it count. We got to make it count. But continue to follow me on everything if you want to continue with me on my journey because there's no stopping. There's no stopping. I will still be working with Chasing Realities. Got Chasing the Beat. I will be doing the auditions for Chasing Orlando, and I will be trying to work on some other things on the channel in collaboration with Dario so that you can still see myself and other people still on the channel. But I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. It's been an amazing 6 years. I started this journey back in 2018 to 2024, and it's been a blessing. Download Hydraulics on iTunes. Go to www.twixtrip.com right now to book your trip and come party with me. If you love me like you say you love me, come party with me this October 10th, I believe, to the 14th, 2024, as we are traveling to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic for the Twix Takeover, the second annual one. Deposits are only $100. Just put the $100 down so you can lock in the room. And of course, you can work out your own payment plan. It has to be paid up, I believe, by August. So you have until now: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, almost 7 months to get this paid off. And it's a very affordable trip. I think at least one person, everything included, ticket, you're probably gonna be paying like $1,800, maybe $2,000, and that's your room. All things included. Food, drinks, transportation. You usually got to get your plane ticket, which that's included in the $2,000. That's not really bad, and it's doable to get it paid off. Watch us live every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the mix with myself, Darius, who y'all love, and my friend Sasha talk about reality TV and social media topics. Continue to follow my Oliver Twixt YouTube channel. I will still be posting interviews with celebrities. I have a lot of those coming up. Continue to follow me on Instagram and TikTok and on Facebook, where I'll be posting what I'm doing in my life, what I'm working on. And I just know God is going to continue to raise us up, guys. I'm so proud to have this in my life underneath my belt and to have you guys a part of my journey and my story. And I hope that you guys continue on with me. All right. I'm pulling the trigger. We're going to play this one more time on our way out. And I love you guys so much. Oh, the head in charge is signing out, y'all. Mwah! What is going on, everyone? My name is Oliver Twixt, spelled with an X. What is going on? My name is Oliver Twixt, spelled with an X, the head nerd in charge. I am a hip-hop artist and a content creator.
Call me your highness, cause she come from my highest. Basic bunnies behind us, they better catch up like Heinz's. I want the flawless, the finest. My stilo touch of the Midas. They
Life is truly what you make it. Just gotta learn how to embrace
Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. Get a line, but a twist better tell a friend. Play it one time, you gon' play again.